Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Catch World Cup. Doland joined by Snow Leopard. How's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing well. It's always a good time when the Catch World Cup is on. We've got a great match coming up for you. Austria against Colombia will be our next match. First match for these two teams. They've not played yet.
Yep.
Looking for some good seeding.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see this one. It looks like both of them are pretty good with hard rock, so I expect to see those picks kind of going back and forth. That'll be pretty interesting.
Indeed. The top seed, Austria, against the low seed, Colombia. They're matched up with Poland and Belgium in their group. How many matches in this group have been played so far? This is only going to be the second match out of Group B. But also running alongside this match, it'll be Chile and Brazil, and Germany and Argentina. So we'll keep you updated on those scores, but our featured match will be this one, Austria against Colombia. Diletto, familiar name. We also see Titan and Dele on the side of Colombia. Should be quite the spicy match. Leopard, what do you make of it? What do you know about these guys?
So I'm definitely familiar with Diletto and Frozen Cookie. I've talked with them a number of times, and obviously Diletto, a very popular mapper. So I expect some pretty good warm-ups, and I actually have heard that the warm-ups indeed are spicy, so I'm pretty excited to see those. I'm not as familiar with the Colombian team, but I'm excited to see how they match up against Austria. I think it'll be a pretty exciting match overall.
Yeah, the warm-ups have been spicy as always this year. The Netherlands, though, I still think have the top slot with their warm-up.
Oh, it's hard to beat the Netherlands. They always have a good warm-up.
They're always top contenders for the warm-up. Best warm-up of the year. Players are filing in the lobby, just waiting for warm-ups to get started. And then we'll roll right on into it. No tiebreakers yet, so could this match be the one to finally provide a tiebreaker?
You know what? I'm super ready for that. I hope for that tiebreaker because that song is epic and famous, and I want to see it on this stage.
And the map, too, is just an iconic map as well.
Oh, absolutely. I was here watching the map pool reveal, and the chat was just going crazy when it was revealed. Also, in a lot of the other Discord servers I'm in, everyone was like, oh my god, they're doing it.
They're doing it.
They're doing it. They're whipping it out.
Whipping out the clutch group stage tiebreaker. This has been a fairly difficult group stage map pool for some of these players. A few maps very tricky. The competition has indeed risen from last year.
That is for sure. There's been a couple ones I've noticed in particular, like Be There. I've seen some strong performances on it so far, but that map, it's a bit of a newer one, and it's rather tricky.
Yeah, that one's been giving
see that again.
Some players some trouble. But yeah, Austria, fun fact about them, they're a top-seeded team, and it comes as a shock to most people because they don't normally put up super insane tournament results, but they have a lot of PP between all of them. And they just edged out Hong Kong for that last top seed spot. So hopefully for them they can make the best of it here. But here we go. The lobby is set.
Classic. Looks like we're getting a Dorame for the first warm-up.
You gotta have it.
You gotta do it.
The question is who picked it.
I believe the pick's going to be from Diletto. It looks like he actually mapped this difficulty.
It's a Diletto map.
Coming in strong. I think I have played this map, actually.
It's only 36 seconds. AR6. How many notes are on this map?
Gonna be a very interesting one. You know, I wouldn't expect anything less from Deleto, though. Very
Yes,
funny man.
he's quite known.
Going back about the seeding difference there, I thought it was pretty interesting to note that Austria being top seed while not even having a full roster of 6. So that just kind of goes to show just how much PP they have between them.
Yeah, they have 4 players on their roster, and they managed to snag the last top seeded spot here. So they're experienced. They've played many maps. And I mean, when you look at it, they could be a potential dark horse team because most people aren't expecting much from Austria, but they definitely have the potential to be dangerous. Just
Yeah,
simply
I
because
definitely
they are a
believe in
top
their
seeded
potential here.
team. And
Yeah,
Colombia,
I was gonna say I touched on this earlier. I know both teams are particularly strong with Hard Rock, so I'm kind of interested to see how that's gonna go. But then Austria also favoring Nomad, where Colombia favors Hidden. So I think we'll see some Nomad and some Hidden trading back and forth, and then those Hard Rock matchups are where it's going to really get interesting. We're going to see some really close matches.
yeah, it's really interesting when you get 2 teams whose best mods are the same up against each other because it goes one of 2 ways for the most part. It's either they shy away from it until their hand is forced, or they just go from it like straight up from the beginning. Like their first pick, they're like, we're just diving in.
Yeah, it gets really interesting in that case because then it's like, you know, it's both your strong suits, so then it becomes more of a question who can play their best better than the other team. Rather than just trying to outpick your opponent, you truly have to outcompete on your own turf.
Well, and then also what comes into the mix is who's better on the other mod brackets. Because if it's Hard Rock, that's only 3 maps. That's not enough to win the match.
Yeah, you definitely have to pick some other ones there. And also, kind of interestingly, there, I feel like the team that goes with Hidden typically has an edge because at least I've found that Hidden players can play without Hidden better than not Hidden players can play with. So that might give Colombia actually a bit of an edge here, but we'll have to see how that turns out.
And then also for Hidden, you have the advantage of adding Hidden onto Hard Rock or Double Time, and even the tiebreaker if you want it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you're a Hidden player, you can strap that onto just about anything but Nomad, so lets you
Yeah,
kind of
and
have a bit of a comfort pick no matter what.
yeah, I think it's more prevalent on DT though than Hard Rock. And speaking of
Yeah.
mods, Columbia are swinging for the fences here. We
That's
got
an interesting
relaxed
mod lineup.
hit. We got a hidden easy flashlight from Umi Sonata. Deleto's gonna go flashlight.
Might be some. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say maybe some insider knowledge from Austria with all 3 players taking no fail, but it looks like Deleto is trying to catch, and the other 2 are actually playing dodge the beat. An interesting strategy.
Interesting. Deleto's going for that flashlight flex. And look at how difficult these notes are to dodge. I mean, that's AR6.
Really insane.
Insane
Both
speeds.
both dodge the beat players right around that 1% mark. So
Oh, the banana's
with
the real
dodge speed,
challenge.
that's a 99%.
Scroll him caught one. He almost dodged all the bananas. He caught one at the end. But actually, Nippa's
Very
gonna get the
promising
best.
performance.
Nippa dodging the beat. And for all you bingo players out there, there's Dad on the screen. Bingo alert.
That's true. Can you hit the same one multiple times? I thought we already had the Ouija board.
Oh, did somebody already get that one?
Bingo. I think so. I'd have to double check that. I thought I saw it in the Discord channel earlier today. But if not, yeah, we do have Dad, so
There you go.
Actually, we have Stad too, if it counts
Yeah.
top down.
And an interesting pick here. Difficulty is Switzerland for CWC 2021, mapped by It's Joel.
Oh, a map from Joel. This is going to be good. I've casted with Joel a number of times and worked with him on a couple tournaments. Really fun guy.
He is quite the nice dude. And hopefully he can play CWC one of these years.
Oh, that would be great. I really hope so. Yeah, I feel bad for him. He's been Switzerland #1 for I don't even know how long now. Many years. I want to say he's coming up around 5 years maybe now.
Since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
In the beginning there was Joel.
This man is the fruit catcher for Switzerland, so we can only hope he can get 2 more people to back him up. Seeing some laughs in the lobby chat. Looks like they're excited for this warm-up map.
Oh, this is in German.
Yeah, I figured it might be just because of that flag there.
Well, that's the Belgian
Interesting
flag.
pick.
It's interesting because they do have Belgium in their group. You gotta love the collabs that these teams do. They go all out for the warm-ups, man.
Absolutely. Some of my favorite kind of just meme and troll maps have come from warm-ups. Especially from Wesley. Wesley makes some really good warm-up
yes. maps. And interesting, we've got a AR9 map that is 7 stars.
That is interesting. CS5 on that as well.
CS5.
Not too bad, stars. But a little on the higher end.
So it looks like we're finally going to get to see it.
At least this one should be a nice and solid warm-up for him. Hopefully this one's coming in at 2 minutes 14 seconds. A little more than the 30-some that we saw for the last one. I only see one no-fail, so I'm curious to see if Nippa's going to go with the dodge the beat strat again, or if he's actually going to
Diletto is
give this
balling.
Real warm-up.
Ah, yes. What is Dele doing?
He was inspired by the dodge the beat tactics and wanted to see what he could do for himself.
He's trying to get those wiggles. He's trying to wiggle it. Look at it. He's wiggling it.
The plate walking. Truly incredible.
He's wiggling it. Look at that. Weird flex, but okay. Dude, Diletto with the flashlight hidden, dude.
Truly insane. Just goes to show you how easy it can be to catch fruit if you just put your mind to it and simply catch the fruit.
And simply become one with the platter. And then everything will be simple.
Looks like we got Joel here in chat. He wanted to see this map go down for himself.
I gotta say, these patterns are absolutely just insane to hit. I don't know how these players are doing it.
Frankly, I'm not sure how Joel hasn't become a veteran mapper off of this map alone.
We're just over the halfway
right
point,
there
folks.
With Auto Fanboy.
And the hit sounds aren't loud enough for me personally.
You know, I didn't even stop to consider that I don't even know if I can hear the song. Is the song even playing? Or is it just hit sound?
It's just hit sound.
I just kind of accepted the hit sounds were loud, and I was like, actually, you know, I don't even know if there is a song.
The most intense gameplay. FCs from Scrollum and Diletto, they are not stopping. Umi Sonata as well.
4,000 combo on the World Cup stage. Is that a new record?
Dude, imagine FCing a 7-star in warm-up without even moving. Imagine being that good. You don't even need to touch the keyboard. You can FC it with your mind.
Yes, they force the fruit to come to their platter with their mind alone.
They missed the ending. but the Leto did not.
Double
Leto
SS from
scrolled.
Austria.
Wow. Insane. Well, all right. I don't think that warm up. We had that and a 30-second slow like salad. These players have to be ready.
Absolutely. I was promised spicy warm-ups, and I definitely think those were rather spicy. So I'm excited to get into this match.
Now we get into the spice. Oh, 2 low rolls coming out, but Colombia is going to be winning the roll with a 14. Let's get a look at this map pool.
Definitely some low rolls. Is that another bingo thing? I know there's some stuff for the rolls. I just can't remember what rolls were bingo cards.
And also, big update in the matches ongoing. Chile against Brazil. Brazil have struck first. 1-0. That is the low seed on the top seed. Just as we have here.
Hey, they're proving that it can be done, which gives some more hope for Colombia here.
To be honest, though, Chile Brazil, that's a great matchup in group stage. That's got to be pretty intense.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, and it wasn't even close. It was 200K on hidden. Brazil came to play.
Absolutely. Looks like
That's the thing, there's so many low and high
as MVP.
Yeah, there's so many low and high seeds that are just so scary. Like, on a group stage level, so many of these teams could cause upsets. It's unreal.
Oh, absolutely. The competition has certainly stepped up from last year. I even heard some of the USA players talking about it earlier today, where it's, there is no free lunch here at Catch World Cup. You really have to earn those wins.
Yeah, you got to earn that spot. But we'll keep you up to date on those other 2 matches going on at the moment as we get the scores. But the
looks
band,
like HD3 ban.
Yeah, it's an HD3 band from Austria. And they probably caught wind of Colombia's hidden skills. Said no thank you. And Tengaku is the band. So Nomad 5 getting the boot from Colombia.
Very sad. That is a very hyped song. Like that one.
Yeah, it is. But it's a lengthy no-mod convert, so if your team doesn't have a ton of good convert players...
That is true. I enjoy playing that song, but I would be terrified to play it during a tournament like this.
If the other team just has convert players and you don't have maybe like one convert player and you see that map, it's not a bad band.
Yeah, definitely a very reasonable band to go with.
But they're going to... Oh, interesting. So Colombia going to lead out with HD. They're going to go with Chopin.
One also a newer map, or at least newly ranked. This one's pretty fun. We've seen it a couple times so far today, I believe. So it's been seen as quite a popular pick so far.
Yeah, it's a fairly popular pick. I think it's an AR9 specific hidden map, and I think a lot more teams are going to be comfortable with that map of any in the hidden pool. Because you usually then have you have like just low AR or you have a convert as well.
Yeah, this is definitely probably going to be the safest hidden pick just for that reason alone. Also might be something that some of the players had checked out anyway already and already got warmed up with a little bit in recent times before the map pool was announced.
We also have an update for you. Germany has taken the first point against Argentina on HD3 by 25k, so fairly close. Velper K was the MVP in that one, but Lume came in with an SS for Germany. the unseed, only losing by 20k to the top seed in the group.
Yeah, that's definitely telling it just how high the performance and skill is all around in Catch World Cup this year. You know, you can say top seed and unseeded, low seed, but in reality, the skill level is really close no matter what seed.
Yeah, definitely this year more than I think past years have been. But here we go. Austria and Colombia are just now getting started. And the rosters, Austria will go with Deleto, Scrollum, and Pandadesu. Colombia sends out Delay, Zioni, and the Gosu.
Zioni taking a little bit of a nap here. Doesn't quite want to get started yet. Hopefully we'll get him in here pretty soon.
May need a panic button click. You gotta love the client.
When in doubt, blame Bancho.
Blame Bancho or blame one. It's always one of those two.
That's true. I believe we do have one streaming right now, so we can rightfully blame one. Couple misses early on coming from both sides, actually.
Yeah, a lot of misses. All of Austria is down. The Gosu is the only one with any significant combo, but he drops it, so misses coming in by the truckload here. So the first
Pandadesu. Go ahead.
The first team to really establish combo is going to really bank here. And the Gosu was up to 180.
Yeah, and Pandadesu was really struggling there for a minute. He actually nearly failed. He was down to about 15% health for a good 5 seconds or so. He did get it back up, though, and so he is going to stay safe in that way. But yeah, definitely a lot of struggle early on.
Yeah, Delay in the Gosu over 200, Deleto over 200. But Colombia is checking out. And this is the struggle for Austria because they only have a 4-player team and they have 4 good players, but it's hard to cover all the various skill sets required to simply play super well.
Yeah, that's for sure, especially with something like Hidden. You're either a Hidden player or you're not most of the time. Colombia, with Hidden being one of their more favored picks, not a huge surprise that they're pulling ahead here. It looks like they're building up a pretty good combo with 2 of the players. Uni not too far behind now. Definitely making a good lead for themselves as Deleto and Pandadesu both struggling to hit that 200 combo mark.
Yeah, the lead is over 200k now for Colombia. Into the final quarter soon. And Austria just cannot seem to maintain combo. And the Gosu is back up to 550. And now all Colombian players above the 200 combo cap.
Definitely pulling ahead. It definitely looks like we're going to get a point for Colombia, showing some strong prowess here in the second half of the map, while all players all around struggling a little bit in the beginning.
Yeah, the beginning was a bit of a toss-up, but Colombia established themselves quite well. And misses have come in all the plenty, but the Gosu is there, Scrollum is there, but Colombia with the big lead will take the opening point.
There we are. Colombia already 1-0 so far. Showing that they definitely have a strong shot at this match. Can't just go based off of seeding with this tournament.
And we also have an update for you. Chile has tied it at 1 against Brazil on A New King is Born, the Hard Rock pick. Chile contenders for top 3 this year. You know, they're not going to go down easy.
Oh, that's for sure. So now we have a pick coming for Austria. I'm interested to see if they're going to go with Nomad or Hard Rock. Colombia did start with their strong suit that wasn't Hard Rock that they both have. So Austria might go with the Nomad to get their own comfort pick, or they could go for that head-on Hard Rock play and just, you know, duke it out.
We'll see where they go, but also we have another update for you. Germany leads Argentina 2-0. This time it came off of double time 3, and it was only by 9,000 points.
Incredibly close. That could be as much as just like a handful of bananas. Spin to win.
It's like half a miss right there. But speaking of double time, DT1 is the pick from Austria.
Getting some good luck hash in here. All the luck hash songs I've played so far, ton of fun, but at the same time, also some difficult patterns. Seems to be pretty commonplace for this artist.
This map has been one of the more, I think it's the most popular double time pick. This and DT, all the double time maps have actually been seeing a fair amount of play so far.
There's a pretty low star rating of 3. That is before double time is applied, but that might be what gives it a bit more of an edge, a bit more of a comfort pick when you're not playing some of those higher star ratings right off the bat.
Yeah, the thing that's going to really get the lower seeded teams in this is the length of it, because it is fairly lengthy. It's not too long, but it is long enough. It's not like TV size short or anything.
Yeah, that is true. Sometimes length can really mean more than anything in tournaments, just because having that one miss can be so fatal when it gets close, and tournament nerves are definitely real, especially on the world stage like this.
Yeah, and also the longer the map, the less punishing each miss is. But Nippa will substitute in for Pandadesu on the side of Austria, Titan. And Umi Sanada stepping in for Colombia. So on to double
looks like
time.
it's down to 2 minutes 38 seconds with double time applied. Still fairly long map.
Yeah, Titan with an early miss here. And DT is a rhythm you gotta get into.
Absolutely, yeah. Not good to see an early miss, but at the same time, especially on a map like this, not going to be a huge issue, realistically.
And it's very early, so plenty of time. But Austria will hold the lead for the moment as we break out of the first 200. And now all players at 200. Only about 10 to 20K.
Yes, still definitely very close, and at this point, we're just waiting for the first miss, or I guess I should say the second miss, and that will definitely decide where the score is going, because it's going to be locked up real close until then.
Austria's accuracy looks really good right now. They're feeling very comfortable on this. Colombia's hanging tough too. Titan has recovered quite well, so Colombia are in a striking position here, but Umi Sanada will find a miss, and that's going to set Colombia back even further at the halfway mark of the map. Not what you want to see.
Definitely not what they were looking for there, especially with Doleto and Scrollum both with the SS. And actually, right as I say that, I curse Scrollum.
Now you're an official caster.
And now I'm a real caster.
Now you're a real caster.
Boy.
You got the curse under your belt.
Doleto's still holding on. Let's see if I can curse him too.
But Umi Sanada will fall once again. But he was the player that had already missed, so it's not as devastating. But Colombia's still behind now, about 40,000. And
yeah,
the map is winding down.
On strong. They just need Umi to get up there, and another miss from Austria's side.
Yeah, scrolling back up to 200 now. Umi Sanada is chasing it. But Colombia are going to need a little bit of help, but the Gosu does fall. And once again, that's going to send him back, and Toledo stone cold. The man has ice water in his veins.
About to hit the 1,000 combo himself right there. Very strong performance on this map so far. He does drop some droplets though, so he's not going to hit that double S. But
yeah. Oh no!
Oh, he actually misses the full combo.
Oh.
Right at the end.
But Austria are well out in front as Colombia had a triple miss and fell apart at the end. Will be tied at 1.
Nippa actually, we weren't looking at him too much because he didn't have the SS until the end, but he did actually get that full combo. Very impressive.
Excellent stuff from him. Yeah, that's only about 2 drop the misses, I think. 2 or 3.
Yeah, right about there. So yeah, very strong performance from Austria. Definitely showing up there and bringing it back to a 1-1 tie so far. It is going to be Colombia's pick, so
Yep,
no
and
break points yet.
Chile now leads Brazil 2-1. That was off of a Nomad pick. And Germany now lead Argentina 3-0. Off of Chopin, the hidden pick.
Okay, that's interesting. I think it looks like Colombia wants to pick hidden 3, but I thought that was banned. It looks like actually it's going to be hidden 2, not hidden 3 that's getting picked.
Yeah, it makes sense if you're Colombia here. We're going to pick the other hidden because we feel like we're better on hidden. And you can't really argue with them. That's a sound decision.
Absolutely.
Because Austria fell apart on hidden last time.
Oh no, I'm being asked in chat why I cursed Brilum. It had to be done. I had to earn my title as a caster.
Listen, it's nothing personal, just business.
Yeah, just business. For the greater good.
You don't want to take them out, but you gotta. And so the hidden roster,
league reference there, the FF20, Panda Desu coming back with FF15, the updated, the early surrender.
Wow. But here we go. Start command is in. And Colombia sends out their same 3 for hidden that played last time. Zioni back in with delay in the Gosu. Panda Desu subbing in for Nippa.
Man, that background brings back some memories. I definitely have played this map before. A lot of old school bangers in this pool.
Oh yeah, they threw it back with this one. Here we go. Low AR hidden.
Yeah, this that's one, right. AR5? That is very low AR hidden.
Oh, this is also a convert, I believe.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Some early misses from Colombia, but also from Austria as well.
Yeah, and we saw that. On. Yeah, we saw that at the last hidden, but oh, there we go. Panda and Scrollum is stopped. Finally gets going.
Back into it. He did drop down to about 55% accuracy, though. Definitely some big misses from Austria.
Yeah, patience is so hard. So difficult to be patient. You have to be patient and let it drop, knowing you can't see it. But the Gosu pulling.
I'm struggling to get back into it. That's what I personally find the hardest with hidden, and why I don't really play hidden much, is that I can do it for a little bit, but once you get out of rhythm, really hard to get back in when you can't see the fruit hit the platter.
Yeah, especially on these low AR ones. But the Gosu is going to come in with 99.3 AC and lead his team to the dub here. 2-1 Colombia.
Pretty decisive one there. That was about an 80k difference. A little less than 80k.
Yeah, but Colombia are now out of hidden picks.
Now it's going to be Austria's time to strike back with something a little more their speed, and then we're going to have to see what Colombia's going to do after this. They might have to start going for those hard rock picks, which definitely could be a coin toss, since that is something both teams are good at.
Yeah, again, and it seems that this match is going the route of the first route I mentioned, which is until they're going to kind of dance around it until one of these teams gets their back put against the wall. until
Looks
they
like
feel like they have no
Austria-
other choice.
Thing they might have had a bit of issues with hardware there.
Well, fortunately for them, it happened on a map that they weren't likely to win anyway, given that they just are not that great at hitting compared to Colombia. Colombia played very well, or the Gosu mainly. Delay and Zioni did struggle quite a bit.
Yeah, that is true. If you're going to have issues, whether it be internet or hardware, you would want to have them on a map where you're probably not going to win anyway. That is, the best of the worst there.
Yeah, and double time is going to be the pick from Austria, double time 3. And also Chile now lead Brazil 3-1.
This one's going to be Amy by Yoroshika.
And also Germany now lead Argentina 4-0.
Looks like this one's going to be another long one, coming at 3 minutes 30 seconds. After double time, I want to say it's going to drop to around 2.5.
Yeah, it should be around there.
This one a slightly higher star rating than the previous one. I believe the previous double time was 3. This one's 3.8. So we might see a little more difficult of a double time pick here.
And Colombia now are just going to be hunting for those breakpoints. Anyone they can get.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, if they can get that breakpoint off, they got a really strong lead.
Yeah, because they're out of hidden, so they're either going to go no mod or hard rock likely, unless they perform well in this double time pick.
Although even if that's the case, there's probably, one double time left then? I don't think double time was banned.
Yeah.
So, gonna be running out of double time regardless. So we're gonna have to start seeing some no mod and hard rock.
Gosu throwing on hidden as well. Not a huge surprise. He played well with hidden. Well, here
definitely
we
seems
go.
to be one of those players who likes hidden no matter what, which makes me think they might not go for no mod unless maybe they could swap him out for someone else if he is going to want to stick with hidden.
Could be the case. So far, so good for everyone. No misses.
Yeah, everyone hitting the 200 combo mark without much struggle.
Gets caught out in that quick snapback to the right. And Austria will go up. And that was just after the 200 mark.
Definitely a very unfortunate time. He does get right back into it, though. So just a very small mistake there. Slight miss. Everyone else still holding on, and he's right back in it. So it's still going to be pretty close.
Yeah, if you can recover here, Colombia's still in it because they're only one miss away from being tied. But the Leto is still holding on to that SS. Austria does lead the AK battle. But Gosu will find a miss. And Austria will grow the lead even further.
Definitely not what Colombia was looking for there. There's only about a third of the map left, so they're going to need some misses from Austria pretty quick here if they want to make a comeback.
Austria's looking good, though. Their accuracy is incredibly good. And it is going to take a meltdown. Colombia's going to need at least a double miss from Austria at this point. And they don't show any signs of slowing down. Oh, but there it is, the double miss from
there is the double
Nicole.
miss. That's what they need.
Oh, but it might be too little
is
too
it enough?
late. Scroll him again with the miss. Wait. Colombia.
Oh, it's going to be really close. If there's a spinner at the end.
Colombia. They take it back.
They did pull ahead.
Take it back.
With the break point, the 3-1, that is exactly what Colombia wanted there. They can have their own pick now here, and if they win on that, they're at match point.
The double miss and then an additional miss Scrollum found. Oh, wow.
Dolan reading the future, looking into the crystal ball there, and predicting the double miss, exactly what Colombia needed.
I was just saying they would need a double miss pretty soon. And Toledo will come through with the SS, but unfortunate. And Colombia did everything they needed to do. When they missed, they recovered. Delay FC'd. And Gosu just 2 missed, but he essentially 1 missed because he missed both his notes at the same time.
Yeah, and recovered. Titan's miss there was right at the beginning. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, Colombia, just a very solid performance, and obviously a very solid performance from Austria as well. They just had a bit of a slip-up right at the end, tripped right before the finish line, and Colombia snuck that one away.
And this is what makes the Catch World Cup so interesting. It's the timing of these misses that comes in that can just change things in an instant. Like, Austria had a pretty comfortable lead there, a double miss, and then Scrollum misses again about 30 combo later. And that's all Colombia needed. Because they had just gotten to 3-200 combos. So the timing was perfect. And they held through to the end. And now they're in a good position here. They're in a really good position. Because now they got the pick. And they can go wherever they want. They may go Hard Rock.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see where they're going to go. Because, you know, while they're definitely in elite
here it is.
Yep,
they're not just going for Hard Rock. They're going for the spiciest one. Caro
Get some
sack.
OS frog in chat.
Yup, bring the frogs out. But we do have an update for you. Germany has defeated Argentina 5-0, the final score. And that puts Germany at 2 wins in the group. Argentina with 2 losses. Along with Australia.
About 3 hours ago, we saw Caro's sax coming out, and that was a pretty hype pickup there. So I'm excited to see what Colombia can do with it.
And also, Chile leads Brazil 4-1. So the other matches are getting near the end here. Chile 1 point away from victory. But this would be an interesting win. Colombia really need this win if they want to advance out of groups.
They're definitely looking like they're willing to fight for it.
Yeah, this would be a huge upset. The other team in their pool is they have Belgium as their unseed and Poland as the high seed. And Colombia going double hidden, Zioni and Gosu along with their Hard Rock. And Gosu will find the first early miss. Scrollum, Zioni trading it. 2-1, Austria with FCs. They take the lead.
Ooh, another miss there from Zioni right after that spin.
Yeah, but it's Stiletto and Nippa against Dele right now. Gosu is trying to recover. He's getting there.
Yeah, everyone, or the people...
Oh, Stiletto!
Stiletto, that miss right before 200.
Oh, Delay will trade it, though. And now it's a slight advantage to Colombia. The difference is Zioni over Scrollum. Scrollum misses! Zioni does too! We're dead even again.
It's like within 1,000 or less.
Stiletto will find the miss, and now Colombia surge ahead. This is such a difficult Hard Rock pick. Deletta and Scrollum double miss. Nippa trying his best to keep him in it, but he's being negated by Gosu. Double miss from Colombia, but Gosu is saying no. As long as he's there with the combo.
Gosu versus Nippa right here.
Yeah.
Another miss from Zioni right before that. They still have the lead, though. They just need to hold on. Gosu needs to hold that combo.
Yeah, what Zioni and Delay need to start recovering pretty quickly because they are slowly leaking points because Deletto and Scrollum are beating Dele and Zioni in combo. And now it's flickering, but Diletto does miss. With Zioni. Oh my goodness.
It's going to come down right to
Nippo
the end
with
again.
the miss. That's a big miss.
It goes back to Colombia's side.
Double miss from Austria. Delay drops. Gosu's still holding on. He's carrying once again. Gosu.
There's like 15 seconds left. It's going to be really close here.
Gosu puts Colombia at match point.
Gosu with the carry there definitely brings it out for his team, and they get a win by just like 6,000.
Wait, we also
7,000.
need to check for fails. If
There were no fails.
No fails. Thank you.
No fails. All right. That's a clean win for Colombia. They're now at match point with Austria only at 1. Austria is going to have to make 3 wins in a row here if they want to climb it back. And then on top of that, they have to win the tiebreaker if they want to get the match win.
Yeah, Austria now have to win 4 consecutive to take the match. Colombia, wow, what a match they've played. They've shown up in the right moments when they needed to. And it's translated to 2 huge points for them.
This is going to be Austria's picks.
Yeah, now the question is, does Austria, do they go Hard Rock or no mod? Now Austria's in a nightmare scenario. They can't give away any more points. They haven't played Hard Rock. They haven't really played no mod. So do you pick a no mod and go safe? Do you pick a Hard Rock? Now it's leaning towards no mod for me.
Yeah, I would think no mod, because that's the mod that they have the most experience in that Colombia doesn't. So you would think they would have picked a couple more of those before then, or at least some Hard Rock. I found it really interesting that we just now saw the first Hard Rock pick, and it was from Colombia's side.
Yep, and here is no mod.
The avoidance strategy.
Yep, and Austria may now be just forced to kind of only pick no mod just because of the situation they're in.
Because it might be their best bet at this point.
Because they know that Colombia is probably either going to pick, if there's any double time left, the double time, or potentially now another Hard Rock. And I don't really think you can judge Hard Rock skill based off of that specific Hard Rock, just because that one in particular is really dangerous.
Yeah. Honestly, interestingly, despite the fact that they're so far behind, at least map-wise, Austria is not in an awful position because most of what's left is no mod and Hard Rock, which is what they're good at. So they still definitely have a chance here, but they gotta do it well.
And also, I could see Colombia picking no mod 1, because that's kind of the easiest no mod that I think they stand the best chance of winning in the no mod pool.
Oh yeah, definitely a pick from Bunray. Can't go wrong there. Curious to see how the Colombia squad's going to do without Hidden. I mentioned it earlier, some Hidden players, they can play without Hidden and it's not a problem, but there are some that are just hardcore dedicated Hidden players, and you take that Hidden away and it gets a little difficult for them. Having the notes go all the way to the bottom kind of throws them off. We'll have to see how they can perform when they're forced to be off Hidden.
And also a quick update. Brazil is not out of it yet. They take a point on Caro Sachs against Chile. 4-2 for Chile.
Frog map coming out again. Gosu took a little bit of a head start there. Everyone else is catching up now. We're at about 50 combo. It should be all synced up.
Ooh, Titan with the early miss. Unfortunately from it's very early. But this is a very short map. So there is a potential chance that Austria could just straight up through AFC it.
Yeah, that's definitely a risk for the Colombian team here. They have 1 SS versus the 2 from Austria's side. And even though Nipa doesn't have that SS, he does have the full combo, so they're holding very strong right now.
That's the thing. Austria's accuracy has been better for the most part of this match. With a few exceptions.
Yeah, it definitely seems like they've been well practiced and just had a couple slip ups and really unfortunate times that made them lose a couple points there. But overall, very strong performance.
I would not count Austria out of this until you see the 5th point go for Colombia, but the miss from Nipa might do it. Because, Titan though will trade
bouncing back and forth.
Titan will trade it. That saves Austria.
Austria recovers you off of that.
They're not out of the woods just
next
yet,
miss is going to be fatal from either team.
Yeah, a miss now is going to end it for either team. But Austria will stay alive. 4-2. So they pull one back.
Not going to go down without a fight. They want to see at least one more, and Colombia, again, going to have to pick something other than hidden, so it will be something that Austria has a good shot at still.
Yeah, if they're dead set on playing with hidden, they're probably going to pick Hard Rock just so they can throw on hidden, but again, I think there's no mod maps in this pool that Colombia could potentially succeed on. But all that matters for Colombia right now is you pick the map you feel like you're going to play the best on.
Absolutely, yeah. They just need that last win here. There is no more picking strategy of your order. It's just pick something you can win on and close it out before Austria gets the chance to claw it back.
Yeah, but this is also a very important pick because it's also going to be Colombia's last pick of the match.
That is true, yeah. After this pick, it's either win or go to tiebreaker. Well, after Austria's pick, I should say, but...
Yeah, if Austria wins this pick. Yeah. This will be the final pick for Colombia. They're going to have to make it count here.
Yeah, Colombia definitely feeling the importance of this pick is it looks like Titan's calling a tactical timeout.
A tactical timeout. Well, yeah, it's a very important pick. They've got a few minutes on the clock. Might as well use it. But just let's remind everyone at home, we saw this in the Taiko World Cup. If that timer reaches 0, there is no forgiveness, even if you're late by a second. Your pick is randomized. So make sure to get your picks in.
Yeah, you don't want to be missing that.
A new king is born. So they're going to go for a Hard Rock. They're feeling pretty good about their performance on Karo Karo Sax. And this is going to be interesting because it's a bit longer than they're used to, or than they've been playing, maps they've been playing. 3 minutes, that's definitely enough for some drama to unfold.
Oh, absolutely. And it's a spectator map, so it's going to be nice and interesting, I think. He has some pretty fun maps, interesting patterns. Always done well, though, so I think there is still plenty of chance to get some high combos going and hold on strong, but could be some interesting things weaved in there.
We hope you guys are enjoying the match. But your teams are going to need your energy. Austria, they need 3 in a row. Colombia just need 1 more. Chat, let them feel it.
Seen a lot of cheers out here for Colombia. A lot of the Colombian fans hyped for this position that they're in at match point.
We've seen a couple of upsets already. First we saw the Hong Kong high seed take out the Philippines. I don't know if that was a huge upset. Several people had them winning that. Russia defeated the Netherlands 5-2. So those are the 2
there we go. We're
upsets.
seeing some cheers for Austria and a couple people calling out Nipa specifically as the man that's going to carry them to the win. So let's see what Nipa can do.
And 2 of the Colombian players, Zioni and Gosu with hidden standard. Nipa and Gosu with early misses. And the opening of this one is just... the dashes are so long. You have to instantly dash as soon as you catch it. You kind of have to get a running start on it. So that shouldn't be a sign of trouble.
More of the meat. Could be a bit easier to just kind of get into the flow now.
Zioni does find a break. Just overshot that.
With a slight lead.
Yeah, but luckily
pretty early on, though.
Yeah, luckily for Colombia, that was before 200, so There's definitely still an opportunity to get right back in it. Help me, please, is going to find a miss. His first performance of the match. He will find the drop. Diletto will drop. He'll trade it, so that's going to keep Columbia in striking distance. Diletto with another miss.
Definitely uncharacteristic for Diletto so far. He's been the guy with the SS and holding really high accuracy without any misses so far.
From Columbia, Help Me Please and Zioni will go down together. Gosu now is being topped by Nippa and Scrollum, who are combos over 200, so Austria's checking out. Halfway through.
Another miss from Help Me Please. You almost have to wonder if that's just his name or if that's the Colombian team saying, help me, get me this last win. Let me win the match.
Yeah, this is what we were alluding to. They were kind of out of really good picks, but I personally think that the Noma may have been the smarter choice, but this is what they went for. And they're still not out of it, but they're definitely down. They're going to need some help.
I think what they really need right here is a miss from Nippa or Scrollum, or even the deadly double miss once again. That would definitely swing it back their way, but
yeah,
those two players holding strong with 600 combo.
Hey, now all combos are above 200, so any miss on the Austrian side is going to benefit, but Gosu does drop, and that makes it even harder for Colombia. This would be a break point for Austria.
Not looking super good for Colombia on this one. Only about a quarter of the map left, so Colombia wants this point. They're going to need to see some misses, and they're going to need to see them very soon from Austria.
It's almost getting to the point, I think, of no return, but Scrollum does find the miss, but Gosu trades it. He misses again. Scrollum missing several notes. Scrollum is dropping out of it. He's failed. What has happened to Scrollum? He had mechanical issues earlier. Is that coming back again? Diletto misses. The Austrian lead is crumbling, but have they built up enough?
Did Scrollum actually fully fail there?
He did. He revived. Diletto missing again. Nippa the only one standing. Colombia is coming. They've got 3 combos over 200. Scrollum's missing to the end of the map, or Colombia going to close it out. Colombia!
About 10 seconds left. They do take that point. If they can hold on, this is their game.
Colombia have stolen.
They're going to do it.
Colombia
with the upset win.
The low seed have toppled the top seed. Colombia! What an opening match from them. And unfortunate to see that happen to Austria. You have to wonder what happened to Scrollum. Was there mechanical issues?
Looks like he's calling out something about his dash. Remember, right? He was saying he was having issues with his dash working earlier, which would make sense. He was still moving back and forth, but wasn't getting far enough.
Looked like he was swerving uncontrollably. So if that's the case, that is heartbreaking. But that's a big win for Colombia.
Colombia taking the first point for their bracket group.
And now Colombia,
they just need one more win to make it for sure to the quarterfinals.
Well, not quarterfinals, round of 16, but also
round of 16. My bad.
2 wins does not technically guarantee, because there is a situation you can get where 3 teams are 2-1. At that point, it would come down to point differentials, but getting a 5-2 win is going to help because they're at a +3 now. So if they can just maintain a decent plus minus, and as you see on the screen, Chile knocking off Brazil 5-2. That match is over, in the books, dunzo. So our next flight of matches is going to be coming up next. But before that, we are going to get a caster switch. We got to welcome Elux to the booth.
Oh, how's it going, Dolan, Snow Leopard? How was the match?
Doing
Pretty
well.
exciting.
It was rather exciting.
It was very
Gotta say,
good.
can't go wrong with an upset win.
No.
And also, Snow Leopard, how was your first time casting?
Gotta say, first time casting for the world stage, I was a little bit nervous, but I think it went pretty well. Chat can let me know. I can review how chat was going, see what they think. But yeah, no, definitely very fun, exciting. great to be kind of right in the middle of the action there. And
best
I'm
seat in the
glad that we
house.
had a really exciting match. Yeah, we had a very exciting match for my very first casting, so can't go wrong there.
And hopefully there will be many more for you, bud. Snow Leopard, everyone,
Absolutely.
did a fantastic job. You'll
Yep.
hear more of him.
Yeah, and for now, I'm going to leave it off to you and Elux, so I will see you guys later. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thank you for casting. And now, Jay, we move on to the battle between two of our favorite casters. It's Sarton and the Netherlands against JB Hyperion and the UK.
That is right, Dolan. Who is going to be the best commentator player out of the two? Are we going to have Sarton in the Netherlands or JBH in the United Kingdom come out victorious in this battle? First,
Yeah,
commentator.
And this matchup actually means a lot because the Netherlands did get beat by Russia earlier. The UK got beat by South Korea. So if you lose this match, you essentially have zero chance of advancing. So one of these two teams is probably going to be eliminated right here.
And as much as we don't like to see our friends and fellow commentators get eliminated, unfortunately, that's just the way it goes, and someone has to do it, and we're about to find out.
About to find out who's going to get it done. But other matches, we will also have Italy and Mexico running alongside. We know that's a very big hype match. And then this is going to be a great one. Then we also have Canada against the debuting Saudi Arabia, playing their first ever match in World Cup history across any modes. They've never played until this year. Saudi Arabia will be playing against Canada. So we'll keep you updated. That's Rampage 88. Relax. That's a big debut right there.
Plot twist. Saudi Arabia comes out of nowhere and wins the whole tournament.
The three-man roster just decimates the world. What's a sub? But, folks, before we get into any of that, let's enjoy this warm-up once again. If you didn't catch it earlier on the stream when the Netherlands played, this is CWC Petja 4.
Well, Dolan, you can't have CWC without an amazing Netherlands warm-up, and it just seems like year after year they keep outdoing themselves.
Oh, yes. And this year is no exception. It's a banger. The map is a banger. And honestly, I don't even think I'm going to talk. I'm just going to take it in. Honestly. It's that good of a warm-up. I mean, listen to these beats. And wait till you see the patterns. Also, it features Sarton rapping. True story.
Straight up bars were spat in this.
Facts. That's why I don't even want to talk.
It's just all a matter of time until Sarton drops that mixtape. Mixtape so hot it crashes the tournament client.
It gave the tournament client some fits earlier against Russia.
I mean, shoot, Dolan, that's just how amazing that this warm-up is.
With a star rating of 27.6, here is the Dutch warm-up.
Initiate Patch Sequence All. De besteding van de koude schouder van Kevin zou hij s'nachts ook zijn Duitse hand kunnen poetsen.
Wij zijn online!
Peter R. de Vries. Kom van de streets als Peter R. de Vries. Kom uit het niets als Peter R. de Vries. Zoveel eisen dat ik Peter R. bevries.
Het is een kwestie van geduld. Rustig wachten op de dag. Dat heel Holland Limburgs loopt. Dat heel Holland Limburgs loopt.
Gewoon 4 hele normale, leuke gasten, toch? Uit de streek van Bloemendaal.
Lossa word ik dik, maar ik kan het permitteren. Action man met de bars, mij zal ik je broodjes smeren. Deze mannen bang, ik doe niet aan logeren. Koop het hele hotel, fuck die hub en masturberen.
Ik sta in een wereld die wankelt en vol van chaos is. Ik ben onzichtbaar, ik ben geen gemis. Het zoekt me niet en komt niet dichterbij. Zal ik jou eens even lekker in je bek snijden? Of heb je al boek? Boek in je hoofd. Zal ik jou eens even lekker in je bek snijden? Of heb je al boek? Boek in je hoofd.
Jij bent anders nu. Ik dacht dat ik je kende. Ik ga spijt als je mij zo achterlaat. Doe wat je wil, er valt niets uit te leggen. Met je bosjes kom jij te laat.
En weet u wat mijn weegschaal zei? Liever te dik in de kist dan weer een feestje gemist. Het maakt niet uit, je hoeft hem zelf toch niet te dragen. Liever te dik in de kist dan weer een feestje gemist. En achteraf, dan zul je mij niet horen klagen. Ja la la, ja la la la. Ja la la, ja la la la.
That's how you map a warm-up.
Straight up masterpiece right there. And for those of you who are new to CWC, every year the Netherlands comes out with a unique and meme-filled warm-up map like this. And every year they have outdone themselves.
And I'll see you soon.
It literally just gets better and better and better. But wait, the UK have countered with the BBC News theme. Oh, baby. I don't know if I can handle this. Well, alrighty.
That's the forecast. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.
I have no idea what this map looks like, but I'm eager to find out.
That's the forecast. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.
Oh, Master Forcer! You had to ruin it for us.
He had to do it to him, but JBH also died. And also, we've got a big piece of news. Rampage, the captain of Saudi Arabia, in his first ever role as a World Cup captain in Saudi's first ever match in a World Cup, he has rolled a 100.
That's the forecast. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.
I think they're destined for greatness now. I think that's what that means. But anyway, the rolls over here.
And I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut during this because most of the times I am wrong with my roll predictions, and I would have been wrong again.
Starting with an 82 for the Netherlands. And an 83! An 83!
An 83?
Wow!
Wow!
Wow! What are these rolls today? Sniped! It's over! It's over! It's over! There's your winner! The UK have just won 5-0.
Done.
It destroyed. The Netherlands are gone. They're gone. Obliterated off the face of the earth. Thank you for watching. We hope you've had a great day. We're signing off now. That's game, Jay. That's game.
Can't top it. Can't top
That's
it.
game.
I'm done.
It's over.
I'm done.
Over. Holy moly. Obviously, we are just kidding, but what a snipe.
Meme warm-ups, meme number rolls. I wonder what that says for this matchup.
I think we're going to see something special, and the Netherlands will ban Hidden 3.
Been noticing that this HD3 map has been banned quite often in this group pool so far.
Yeah, the way our Hidden Convert is not popular, and the UK say, you know what, Hidden banning, that's a great idea. We'll ban Hidden too. And so the rest of the pool will be wide open HD, only with one map in the pool. But also, folks, we are going to be keeping our eyes closely on these other matches going on because we have Italy, Mexico. That's a big match for that group. Bracket implications are massive. And the debuting Saudi Arabia against Canada, we will update you as the scores come in.
That's the forecast. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.
And as far as the bans go for those matchups, Canada versus Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia decided to go ahead and ban Identic Conflict, and Canada banned La Fruit de Jeu, which is ironically the exact same two maps that were banned in this streamed match, believe it or not. And Italy versus Mexico. PsyQ, be there. Mexico decided to ban that, and Italy decided to, again, ban our HD2 pick, Identic Conflict.
And the UK will pick Be There. An interesting map to open a match with. This map is pretty wild, and usually you kind of wait till you're warmed up or in the groove. Nah, the UK are just gonna throw this right in the Ducky's face.
Nah, just go jump right into it head first. What's the worst that can happen?
Matt H, Baron, and Wither Lotus in for the UK. Sartin, Kevkev, and Chatty for the Netherlands. And Kevkev has accidentally launched Minecraft. Ladies and gentlemen, the meme has been complete. This is literally the ultimate meme matchup.
And while this first game of our matchup starts, we have a quick update on Canada for Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, unfortunately, losing their first pick, Kero Sachs.
Only by 11k.
Only by 11k.
Only by 11k. They are the unseed against IC. That's not too bad.
I mean, they do have Rampage. He is a beast of a player.
Moving on to this match. Chatty with the first miss for the Netherlands. So the UK gonna grow a small lead. But it's before 200, so it'll be beneficial to the Netherlands later on in the map. But Sartin also caught out.
Ooh, that is gonna hurt his team.
But Matt will trade it. Sartin missing again, but Matt does trade it. So fortunate for the Netherlands there.
Chatty coming back with that 200 combo mark. Help stop the bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, the UK are just barely eking out a slight advantage just because Matt has about 5 more combo than Sartin. But it's virtually identical. But it's about 100k. 80, 90k right now for the UK. So they've got a comfortable lead with half of the map to go. And Baron and Withered look very comfortable on this.
You say both of them look comfortable, but look over on the Netherlands side with Kev. He's still keeping up a double S as well.
Yeah, he is hanging in there. Holding on for that, for dear life, to that double S. Into the next breakdown section. Coming near the end. If we don't see any misses from the UK, Wither Lotus has provided one, but that's not going to be enough. 80k is too much to make up with just one miss. The Netherlands need more. Will the UK provide any?
And unfortunately, it does not appear to be so, as the UK are going to take the first point of the match.
The UK, the unseed, are on top 1-0. An SS from Baron and Kevkev. And now the pick goes to the Netherlands.
Ooh, we got an update on Italy versus Mexico. If you watched CWC last year, you know Mexico, the surprise team that just blew through the higher seeds. They just took a point from Italy with... I'm not even going to try and pronounce it right now because I just woke up. If you want to pronounce it.
Yeah, sure. They won on a Koiko Inishi, the Nomad map. Casio coming in with a double S on that one. The only FC. And Mexico is on top 1-0 over Italy. So that's a big match and that's a big point. We'll be keeping track of that. But the Netherlands will pick you, Joe.
Now, with this matchup, Netherlands versus UK, I just cannot wait until I see our boys Sartin and JBH both in those top slots battling it out.
Well, Sartin actually being subbed out here. Master Forcer is stepping in for him. UK still looking for their third. And it will be JBH himself stepping in for the UK. Looks like this is going to be the setup.
Kev, Master Forcer, and Chatty for the Netherlands, Matt H, Baron, and JBH for UK.
Here we go. This one is anyone's game. I think the big thing to remember here is just for the players is to not rush anything. It's AR9. Just relax and enjoy it. Because that's what can get you in trouble leaving early. Over dashing, under dashing.
And with Yoju, one of the main issues with over dashing or under dashing is see how dense the notes are. If you overdash or underdash, you're not just going to miss one, you're going to miss multiple.
As Kev just found out, he finds the miss. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, Canada have defeated Saudi Arabia by 1.5k on Yujo.
And we got a double miss from the UK, Baron and JBH. Rocking there. That is going to give advantage to the Netherlands.
Yeah, just like that, a double miss from the UK. Now the Netherlands firmly in control with 3 combos over 200. Kev is recovered. And the UK now will have to play catch up in the final quarter coming up. Oh, but Master Forcer does drop. That will help the UK. Just as Baron and JBH recover to 200. And it's going to be close, but the UK are going to be able to take it back. Near the end, it looks like. It's so close. Master Force at 200. The Netherlands lead it. The Netherlands are in front. Banana spin the win. It goes.
And
Netherlands hang on for the point.
woo!
That was a close one.
Chatty and Matt H both coming out of that with the double S.
Coming in hot. And we're tied at 1.
Man, Dolan, we've been having some close matches today.
We really have been seeing some close picks, some good competition all around. But now the pick goes back to the UK. We'll see what they come up with. The Netherlands are really looking for a rebound here. They need a win. And so do the UK.
I'm just curious about if either of these teams is going to pull out the wild card and choose HD1.
Yeah, I think that's the safest hidden pick, though. But DT3 is going to be the pick from the UK. Sorcerer is going to be coming in for his first play of the match.
And it does not appear we are going to be getting any substitutes from the side of Netherlands.
But there is a Wasp in Chatty's room. And ladies and gentlemen, Italy have equalized against Mexico. Tied at 1. It was on this map, double time 3.
Chatty, please try not to get stung by that wasp. That would be quite unfortunate.
Gets stung midway through the map.
And we have a quick update on Italy versus Mexico. Italy won their double time pick, which is, again, the same map that we have on screen, our DT3. Italy is 1-1.
Yep, I think I mentioned that, but they are tied at 1. Just like the Netherlands and the UK. Let's see who breaks the tie. If client could sort itself out.
You may have mentioned it. I'm not sure. I was
100% sure I mentioned it right
I was more
before they
concerned
picked.
about the wasp next to Chatty's face.
Yeah, I think that's the more pressing issue here. Chatty, not only is he playing with hidden, he's playing with a wasp next to him. I don't know if we can throw a mod icon for a wasp, but that's going to add another layer of difficulty. We'll see how he handles the pressure of the wasp. Matt H, though, finding the miss. Netherlands in front for now.
Chatty with the nerves of steel here.
Cold-blooded. Ice water in his veins. So far, everyone holding up fairly well. Just a couple droplet misses. A few more from the UK than from the Netherlands.
Matt H recovering back to that 200 combo mark, just as we approach halfway through the map.
Yeah, it's about 40 to 50k advantage for the Netherlands at the moment. And coming up to the final third now. So far, so good for the Netherlands. The UK in position to strike, but Sorcerer does fall, and that's going to put a damper on things. JBH follows it up. That's a double miss.
And Kev, the lone double S left in the match.
But the Netherlands are indeed three-way FCing at the moment. And they are cruising now. Doesn't look like there's anything the UK is going to be able to do here unless the Netherlands find about like 8 misses here. Master Forcer will drop.
But dare I say, too little too late? As we approach the end of the map, Netherlands are going to make this a 2-1 lead for them with a break point.
And now they have the pick and a chance to extend that lead. And right now, both of the other matches are playing Tengaku. At the same time, folks.
Coincidence? I think not.
Saudi Arabia still looking for their first ever point in a World Cup. Will they get it against Canada? We'll find out. Right now here, speaking of Tengaku, now we're all playing Tengaku. Everyone's playing Tengaku. You play Tengaku, you play Tengaku, and you play Tengaku.
We all play Tengaku.
Everyone load up your games right now and let's all play Tengaku. That is funny though.
And unless
Saudi Arabia have won against Canada. Rampage, SS from Rampage. Saudi Arabia has their first ever point.
Ooh, 492
By 492 points. Saudi Arabia has taken a point. SS coming in from Rampage and a one droplet miss from Relax. That's hype.
And Nolan, we were talking about it before the match started, but here we have Sarton and JBH.
Yep,
facing
now
off
they will go head to head on Tengaku. Withered Lotus, though, will find the first miss for the UK, putting the Dutch ahead. Sarton, though, will trade it. Very early misses here. And this actually should slightly favor the UK.
Just as you say that, though, Wizard and JBH finding a miss, and in a split second, that favorite is going over to the Netherlands as Sarton gets back up to that 200 combo mark to stop the bleeding and get that triple 200 combo to maximize that score.
Yeah, advantage gone in the blink of an eye. That's how fast it can change here in the Catch World Cup at any given moment. But right now, the advantage is with the Dutch, and they're still gaining points. Withered Lotus will miss right before hitting 200. JBH will get up to 200. But now the Netherlands going to gain even more score advantage.
Kev, Chatty, and Matt H all holding that double S.
Hanging in there. And the Netherlands still holding on to the advantage. Withered Lotus is back up above 200 combo. The bleeding has been stopped. And we are just now coming up to the halfway point. Sarton will drop. Yeah, that's his second miss. And so that's going to help the UK. The scoreboard coming back to the center a little bit.
Break time. UK seeing that they do have that combo advantage now.
They do. For the moment, only for about 100 more combo until Sarton recovers. But they have cut the lead down a little bit. About 50,000 points still. And that means it is still a 2-miss game. A third of the map left, coming up to the final quarter, Jay. And the Netherlands looking very comfortable. Sarton has found his groove again, seems to be back in the zone. I think even if he missed again, if it's just one miss, the Netherlands could still hold on to the lead. But it's getting very close. I think it would make it really close.
It would.
Yeah, neither team can afford a drop at this point. UK drop, their chances of stealing this are practically gone. But Chatty, just overdashed. But Withered is going to trade her. He trades it right back, so the Netherlands now safe. Chatty just overdashed that staircase there. But it's going to keep the Netherlands in the lead. The trade back from Withered Lotus. Chatty missing again. But now it's only 100 combo. I still don't think it's quite enough. Sarton with a miss. Here come the UK. Is there enough time? Withered will miss. That's going to put a damper on things. The UK still coming. Withered, Sarton again. And the Netherlands are going to hold on. Some fireworks at the end. The Dutch take a 3-1 lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know much about U.S. history, Paul Revere went riding around saying the British are coming. Well, Paul Revere should have been riding around through the United Kingdom saying the Netherlands are coming. The Netherlands are coming.
I think it would be more appropriate if he was on a boat in the sea, because the Dutch are like, they're so good. They were like known for sailing. The Dutch are coming.
Making a 3-1 lead.
That was quite close. That was very close. If Withered had just been able to hold on, maybe avoid one of those misses, could have swung it the other way. Sadly not the case. We also have an update. Italy now leads Mexico 2-1 after winning on Tengaku by about 32K. So Italy has regained the lead after giving up the first point.
So if we know anything about that Mexican team, we seen what happened against France last year, and they may be down and not out.
The UK will pick Nomad 6.
Nomad 6, aka the best Nomad pick, in my opinion.
Now, here's something really interesting that I just kind of thought about for this group that they're in, Group A. There's also a scenario in which one team wins 3-0, but the rest of them are tied at 1-2. So it's every point matters now at this point for this group, because let's say the Netherlands win this. If the UK beat Russia, then that situation will occur, in which case the team with the best point differential advances. So every point literally matters. Some of these groups are already getting pretty spicy. But here we go on to Nomad 6, the pick from the UK. And this is a must-win for the UK, because if they lose this and get their pick broken... Yeah, very early miss there from him. But this is a must-win scenario for the UK, because then the Netherlands would be 4-1 up with the pick if they can take this break point. And the UK with the early advantage.
Approaching that 200 combo mark, as we see Master Forcer attempting to catch up with the rest of this team, and he will to stop the bleeding a little bit, giving a slight score advantage to the UK, but not by much.
Yeah, it's a little over 30k. It's about at 35k right now.
And
very well missed. Yep.
And that is going to instantly swing it in favor to the Netherlands.
Yeah, their advantage wasn't that great because the miss from Master Forcer was so early, but Master Forcer does drop again. Hold up. UK back in control near the end. They take the lead. Can they hang on? Kev, Master Forcer, and Baron. The UK are going to put one on the board. In a must-win scenario, they do pull through. 3-2, Netherlands lead.
And as that map ends, we have an update. Canada versus Saudi Arabia. Canada won their Nomad pick, rightfully, and they are now leading 3-1. Rampage with the MVP.
Man, it's really awesome to get to see him play, and he is showing up in a big way. He takes the MVP, and man, it's just good to see him in the World Cup. Italy and Mexico, though, we do have an update on that. They played Caro Sax, which Italy won.
And not only did they won by a commanding 949,000
something
points.
Happened there because there's only 2 Mexican players being shown. There was a disconnect potentially.
Ooh,
Looks
potential disconnect.
Looks like Panshiwi had a potential disconnect there. But that's going to put Italy up 3-1. Now the Netherlands eyeing up a potential next pick. And HD1 is something that looms. I think that's going to be a pocket pick for them potentially because it's the most comfortable hidden pick. But then again, both teams did ban it, so they may just not play it. Oh, they're going for Nomad 1.
Uchigiri Berserker, perhaps everybody's more preferred Nomad map when it comes to comfortability with playing. We have seen a tie on this map so far today.
Yeah, we did see one tie on this. Some pretty crazy stuff. Looks like the rosters are going to stay the same, though. But at 9.1 stars, 4.9 star rating, this is actually a very comfortable map for most players in the pool. We do see Sorcerer stepping in for Baron, though.
Now, Dolan, we've already seen one tie on this map. How much you want to bet that we could be possibly looking at another right now?
I don't know. I don't think a tie will happen, but I think it could be very close. A tie is possible. But it's so hard to predict a tie. But it's going to be Kev, Master Forcer, Chatty for the Dutch. For the British, Matt H, Sorcerer, and JB Hyperion.
Matt H with an early drop.
Yeah, very early miss. It's kind of an unusual miss. But better to have it early than in the middle of the map. Everyone getting up to 200 combo. Matt H about 50 behind. Slight advantage for the Netherlands off that miss. Oh, JBH.
JBH.
Just got caught out. Snapped a bit too far.
Master Forcer, though, he can trade it.
Yeah, trade for Master Forcer. That's going to keep the UK in it. It's going to keep them relatively close.
See Kev, Chatty, and Sorcerer still holding on to that double S.
Yeah, that early miss from Matt is still the difference maker. We're coming into the final third. It's still winnable for the UK. They need a break point. Tie this thing up. The Netherlands are looking to put the pedal to the metal and check out. The UK are hanging in there, right there with them. Will we see a miss at the end to change things? Here we go. Final KI sections. Everyone's holding so far to the end. And the Netherlands have a 4th point. They maintain the 2-point advantage, 4-2.
Kevin Chatty for the Netherlands coming out with the double S, but Sorcerer being the backbone for United Kingdom with the double S as well on that map.
Currently, no updates on the other two matches. They're both still playing. Mexico and Italy are currently playing Hidden 1. And Saudi Arabia and Canada are currently playing Be There. So that's from the Hard Rock pool. 3 SSs coming out there.
Now the UK has some thinking to do as they're staring down match point.
Yes, indeed. They have to do something here. They've got to rally the troops. Could be eyeing up double time. There's always... I'm looking at Hidden 1 and double time 1. Because you got hidden one, which is a wild one map, a British mapper, but not likely. But a JBH map there, DT1, could play the mapper advantage. But honestly, they're going to pick whatever they feel the most confident in. And they might take some time on this one. Big decision coming up.
Wizard asking for a timeout.
Yeah. Go catch that wasp.
Go teach that wasp who's boss, Daddy. And things are looking grim for Mexico as we have an update. Italy making it 4-1 as Mexico loses their HD pick by only 39,000 points.
Keep in mind, folks, Mexico finished 4th place last year, and Italy have just taken 4 consecutive points on them. Italy are no joke this year. And Canada have just taken another point off Saudi Arabia. That makes it 4-1 Canada.
And ladies and gentlemen, the Wasp survived. The Wasp survived. Chatty has came back from battle and has been defeated.
He was unable to defeat the opponent. The opponent got away.
He takes 3 points of piercing damage.
So if we see Chatty's platter just stop moving, we know why.
That Wasp will be coming back for revenge.
That Wasp is a sleeper agent for the UK. Hard Rock 3 is the pick. Caro Sax. Wasp 1, Chatty 0.
Good luck, Chatty. I salute you.
And this map is a doozy, folks.
HP of 10.
Gotta love it.
The chances of failing this map are huge.
Yeah, we've seen multiple players. You can just fail in the middle and then never recover. And starting having some issues loading in.
Mad H, though, putting on a little solo act for us.
Well. Rip Sarton?
Where's that big red button that says panic on it? Just start smashing that thing.
This is a panic situation. We're going to try it again. Looks like we're going to be getting back into it. And let's see. On the combos update. So no misses.
Alive. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarton is alive.
Everyone is assessing right now. But for some reason, the Netherlands have more points. Oh, that's the banana. Yep, totally forgot there's an early spinner. We just didn't see it, so I forgot it was there. So Netherlands leading off of spins right now. Masterful for break. Double miss from the UK!
Oh!
Sarton trade. Kev versus Matt. UK ahead now. Sorcerer missing. The Netherlands back in the lead. This is actually crazy close.
Those HP bars getting dangerously low.
It might be 10,000 or less right now. That's how close it is. A miss is gonna swing it instantly. Coming to the end, the Netherlands looking to put the UK away. Do they have it? Mad H, Sorcerer, and Withered Lotus trying their best. But they're at the mercy of the Dutch right now. But they have to hit combo every note. The Dutch cannot afford a single miss. And it's going to be over. Netherlands, 5-2. Take it.
Kevin Mad H coming out of that both with a double S.
Well played. Well played indeed. The Netherlands are going to be taking their first win of the World Cup. They're now sitting at 1-1. And they will have to play South Korea tomorrow, I believe. Yep, tomorrow. 11 UTC.
Commentator versus commentator, and Sarton has come out victorious.
Yes, indeed. Sarton and the Netherlands victorious in this one. So that's a big win for them. That keeps them alive, still in the hunt. They're going to need some help to get there. But now focusing on the other matches, we have both Canada leading Saudi 4-1 and Italy leading Mexico 4-1. So at any moment, we could have a winner. But Saudi Arabia getting their first point in World Cup history on the board. I think that's progress.
Not just that, but our man Rampage coming in with multiple MVPs as well.
Hopefully this will inspire some more Saudi players. But Saudi have taken a second one. Relax and Moon have tied with an SS. Rampage with one droplet miss. 4-2.
Momentum
Saudi's
change?
not done.
Question mark?
Are we gonna maybe check out this match? Oh, here it is. That's hype. Saudi giving Canada some fight here. You love to see it. Relax says, we in here fighting. We're not going out easily, boys. I love it. I love it. Mexico have fired back with a point against Italy on double time.
Ooh. Both Mexico and Saudi Arabia starting to bring back a little fight.
Yeah, Mexico trying to give it to Italy. This is, for those of you that do not know, this is Saudi Arabia's first ever match in any mode in any World Cup. This is their debut. And they've got 2 points on the board. I don't think that's too bad of a performance. But Canada with the lead. Zerkarian, the W. I like to call him VW because he's the only one this year. And Yoshi Green. A new king is born. Is the pick from Saudi. And this will be the last Hard Rock pick, apparently.
Well, let's just see if a new king is born with the Saudi Arabian team. So they're facing down match point.
They're going to need to win this pick and break Canada's pick after that to see a tiebreak. We have yet to see a tiebreak today.
Need that tiebreaker hype.
We need that tiebreaker hype, bro. Also, matches coming up next block in Group D. Sweden against Norway. And in Group B, Colombia will face Belgium. Those are the matches coming up in the next block. Henrik will step in for Canada. And Rampage 88 taking a spot at the top. The best part is they don't even have to move slots the whole match. You know?
That's true.
3-man squad.
That is. Don't have to worry about subbing in.
And there was one point in this match that was won by a very narrow margin. Canada won. So this match could be 3-3. Saudi giving Canada some fight. Canada is the high seed of Group H. Saudi Arabia is the unseed. Fui stepping in.
And Dolan, you and I have a history of commentating underdog teams.
We do.
Being
We do. And let me tell you, if there's any luck that I can give to a team, I want to give it all to Rampage in Saudi Arabia right now. To these 3 players. Because what a story that would be. Here we go. Round 7. Match point Canada. Rampage will take hidden. Saudi, this is potentially the fan favorite team, I think, coming into this tournament. Relax with an early miss. We've seen a lot of people miss just because you have to immediately dash back. It's such a quick jump across the screen. You have almost no time. So early advantage for Canada. And we'll get some client lag. Good old client lag.
Can't have a World Cup without it.
You cannot have a World Cup without it. That's true. All right, getting to the 200 mark. And now Relax is up there as well. Canada with a very small advantage. Henrik will miss. Saudi Arabia to the lead. Fui will miss. Double miss from Canada. Also, Mexico has just scored a point against Italy. That match is 4-3.
The comebacks are real right now.
So we could have a potential tiebreaker on the other match, but Saudi leading here. Zakarian with the miss. Saudi stretching the advantage. Rampage, Moon, Relax, standing tall. And there are no combos over 200 to be found. Saudi putting the pedal to the metal.
But Moon is going to be dropping his full combo.
Yeah, but Saudi should still be okay. They still have enough points in the bank to cover one miss.
That is true. Circarin did not get up to that 200 combo mark when Moon missed.
Yeah, so that's going to help out a little bit too. Canada going to pull back a little bit of score here off of Moon, but they're going to need some more help. Final third of the map. But once Moon recovers, Saudi will still be in the driver's seat.
Moon getting back up to that 200 combo mark, stopping the bleeding there, and keeping Saudi Arabia in a healthy lead.
Canada is trying to put Saudi Arabia away, but Circarian at the end just before the break. And now Saudi are going to stretch it. And I think this point may be almost all but sealed unless we see a potential double miss here. Because one miss is not going to be enough for Canada. And folks, what more can you say about the man up top for Saudi? This is why everyone's talking about Saudi Arabia. Rampage 88, Relax, and Moon 4000 have their third point.
Marion is going to miss right before the spinner. And that is going to make it 4-3. Saudi Arabia starting
Silver
to get that momentum swing.
S. Rampage 88 is on fire. How about that? Italy versus Mexico, keeping tabs on that one. They have not picked their 8th map, but they are also at a 4-3 scoreline. Italy leading that one.
And Canada is going to have a little bit of thinking to do, as they just saw Rampage with that HDHRSS. That has to be intimidating to see.
Now, looking back through the maps that have been picked in this particular match, it started off with Karo Karo, then they went to Yujo, then Tengaku, then Rightfully, then Be There, Akanoha, and then a new king is born. So that's how this match is played out. And Saudi Arabia are just one break point away from seeing a tie break.
I am seeing an overwhelming support for Saudi Arabia in the chat.
Yep, and Walter Toro, the referee, helping us out here. 2 no mods, a HD, and all 3 double times are available. I reckon that Canada is going to stay away from the hidden pick. That's what I would bet. Because Rampage. It depends on what the no mods are.
That is true. That is true.
But I think both converts have been played. Nomad 1 is still available unless it was banned. I don't know what the bans were, so... Canada taking their time, they're tanking on this. And by the way, in Italy versus Mexico, the last map before tiebreak potential will be Yujo. And they are underway in that. We'll update you as soon as that result comes in. We could have our first potential tiebreak. We could have 2 potential tiebreakers here. DT, the pick, Social Phobia. And this makes sense. You don't want to pick Hidden because Rampage. You don't want to pick Nomad because Saudi could still be good at Nomad. Double time. And they feel like Social Phobia is their bet. Well, chat, give Canada and Saudi your energy. Canada facing a fierce challenge from Saudi Arabia. How about this debut, Jay? Mexico have sent it to tiebreak.
Oh!
Mexico and Italy will go to tiebreak. Mexico comes back from a 4-1 deficit to send it to tiebreak.
261 points.
By 261 points. Do we go to that one?
Oh.
What do we do?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
These matches are both too good. But Italy, Mexico, and tiebreak, that's must-see. But so is this.
Well, Dolan,
Hey,
I've been saying it the entire time. do not count Mexico out. We've seen what happened last year, and Mexico is proving to repeat it again.
Yep. Of course, folks, they just finished the map, so there's probably going to be a short break before the tiebreaker starts. And then again, the tiebreaker is a long map. So after this map, we may have time to hop over there. But 261 points. Talk about clutch. Talk about clutch. Well, here we go on to double time.
Accuracy advantage in favor of Saudi Arabia right now.
Moon
and
with the early
Moon!
break.
Ooh. Unfortunate, but it was before that 200 combo mark, so not going to hurt them too
Oh, but he does find another one. Moon trying to get into the rhythm. 2 early misses. He's going to have to recover if Saudi wants to stand a chance here. Canada is still holding strong with 2 SSs from Zerkarian and Hendrik. W, only a droplet miss from him. But Rampage and Relax are still holding on very strongly with double S's for Saudi Arabia, so Saudi's not out of this just yet. But they've got an uphill battle here if they want to see a tiebreak versus Canada. Moon with another miss.
That is
And
not
Canada.
good for Saudi Arabia.
Canada are not missing.
Relax is gonna drop his full combo, leaving Rampage the sole full combo for Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Canada now really starting to check out.
Great
Saudi are going to
captain.
need a lot of help.
And with that break, the Canadians know that this is their match to lose.
Yeah, final quarter. Saudi have put up a very
But
respectable performance.
W is gonna drop.
They still need more, though. Saudi needs more from Canada than just one. They might need 2 more misses potentially just because of how many times Moon missed. And they're going to need it ASAP, but Moon drops again. And that's going to be all she wrote, folks. Canada are able to close out Red Hot Saudi. 5-3. What a debut for Saudi Arabia, but Canada will take the win.
Social phobia? More like tiebreaker phobia.
Well,
As
speaking of
Canada said-
tiebreaker, we've got one in progress right now. They just started not too long ago. So we're going to hopefully see if we can get some of that juicy tiebreaker action. Because we haven't had one all week. All day. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think we're going to be switching casters as well.
You think so?
I think so. You guys want to take over this tiebreaker impromptu?
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, why not? We'll do that.
Four-man tiebreaker cast?
Perfect.
I'm down. That's fine. Let's get the hype rolling. Let's just all stay in here.
Let's do this.
My name's Sarton, and we have Snow Leopard here as well, and we're going to join Dolan and Elix for a little bit on this tiebreak. I mean, this is exactly what they did for Furiosa and Melodia as well in 2015, so why are we not allowed to do that as catch players? Let's go ahead and see this tiebreak happen. First one of this round.
Let's get into it. Also, we got to show Snow Leopard what a tiebreaker's like. We got to teach him how to scream properly.
I'm excited.
Headphone warning.
Yes, I don't know if my voice is capable of screaming, but we will try.
So
Don't worry, I
Mexico
can
went
scream for you.
down. Mexico went down 4-1, but ran it back. And Arma with the first miss.
Arma. The Mexican team, though, still holding on to that triple-double S.
The triple-double of the deadly duo.
And Trollinger will drop as well. That's 2 misses from Italy. But starting this map has some unique spacings.
It's an old map after all.
That is for sure. This map was all the talk during the map pool. Everyone was pretty excited when it came out. I'm glad we did finally get one. Is this the first tiebreaker of the group
Yes.
stage?
Yep.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Very hype.
You could say very hype, or you could say very hype, and that's exactly what it is.
Very hype.
Very hype it is. We have some misses in Italy, and so far Mexico's looking really good, but remember Mexico has a very old school team. These players have been around many years, as we said in the discussion of the teams in the drawing phase. Trollinger with another miss indeed.
Yeah, Mexico looking good, and this would be an incredible comeback victory if they could pull this off.
Karim's still holding on strong, but yeah, the other two on his team lacking a little bit behind, at least in comparison to Mexico. They're going to need some misses for Mexico if they want to get the win here.
Yeah, Mexico just looks so strong right now. Chlucha and Daxaraz with double S's. Astria with only a droplet miss.
Getting near the 1,000 combo mark, not even halfway through. Definitely a long map, as you would expect from a tiebreaker, so there's still plenty of time for it to go either way.
Approaching the halfway point. And Mexico looking strong as ever.
This part, however, is the first part where we could see some potential misses coming in from Mexico as well. So let's see it happen or not happen.
Yep. Got to really pay attention to these spacings. So far, so good, but here it comes. It's about to get harder.
Ooh,
Strong from all players.
Ooh. Ooh, they all hit it.
No one budging. No one wanting to give the other team any space to breathe.
Except for Karen Trollinger, though.
Mexico still three-way FC.
Karim dropping that SS finally with that miss there. These wiggles are just deadly.
How has Mexico still gotten 3 full combos
Mexico!
Insane.
What's going on?
These guys finished 4th last year. They're coming back for a medal this year.
All part of the plan. Mexico wanted the reverse sweep, just practice this map exclusively.
And mind you, Mexico does have Ponchiwi this time around.
Yeah, they do have Ponchiwi back, but Daxaraz, he's been excellent not only so far here, but in community tournaments the past year. He has torn the scene up with brilliant finishes in those tournaments, so no surprise to see him doing well here. Final quarter, Astria, the first miss for Mexico.
Trollinger also missed not too long ago, though. But both teams are gonna need some hype for the last key eyes. So everybody in chat, whoever team you're supporting, go cheer up. Astrea and Karim both missing. And here we go into the last key eye of the map.
All eyes on Chlucha and Daxaraz. He gives up the SS, but hangs on to the combo. Mexico trying to bring it home. Trollinger. Italy are running out of time and options. They don't have the help they need, and Mexico are checking out.
And I mean, look at the score difference. It's pretty humongous by now. There's more misses coming in from Trollinger and Daxaros, though.
Yes, Lucha.
Level out.
Still holding on.
Lucha and Astria still holding above 200. Trollinger continuing to struggle. Arma's down.
Arma's gonna break too.
CX Lucha holding on though.
And Kerem is not able to hold on either, and it's looking like we have a defeated Italy over here with Mexico.
Daxaraz.
Reverse.
Chlucha, Daxaraz, and Astria. Magical. The comeback is complete. Mexico have dethroned the top seed Italy.
Lucha going God mode, holding the full combo the entire time, unfazed by this long and very difficult map.
1 droplet miss from Chlucha. A few more
Italy
seconds.
knows it. Italy knows what time it is. Wiggling at the end. It's gonna be Mexico dethroning Italy.
There it is.
Lucha with the full combo.
The comeback complete.
Tiebreaker.
The wiggle god.
How about that?
Speechless. I'm I don't know what to say right now. A 4-1 comeback. I don't know what to say.
Welcome to CWC is what we say then. Welcome.
Welcome. There's your winners, deservedly so. They had to do it the hard way, but they get the job done. Mexico, big time win in the group stage. All right, Jay, I think that's enough from us, right? We can leave now. The hype's over, right?
The hype is
That's completely
never...
done for the rest of the tournament. You can just go. It's fine.
Yep, we're just gonna be sleeping now.
Okay.
Exactly. Have a good night anyway.
All right, well, you guys take over. That was fun. We just did a 4-way cast only in CWC. Successful. Boom.
And hats off to CX Lucha. Hats
Congratulations
off to CX Lucha.
to Mexico
Full
in general.
combo.
All right, well, we'll head out now. You guys have fun with it.
Dolan, Elix, thank you very much. That was some amazing casting from you guys. And we're going to take over for Colombia versus Belgium here. My friend Snow Leopard and I, Sartin.
How's it going?
And Sartin, before I dip out of here, just want to say congratulations on your victory.
Wait. I'm saying something that I will probably very much enjoy here. I know, Belgium did the thing! They have a warm-up! They have a specific warm-up! Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this one a lot! I know this song. This is the song we used in one of our warm-ups too.
Oh, wait! We got
Do my I'm gonna enjoy this.
Long if I had the lyrics in front of me. I actually listened to this song unironically.
Oh, I'm really upset about the fact that we won't see the warm-ups anymore. They already started the match. They're gonna be banning the double-time social phobia, and they'll ban the fruit de jour with a pick from Belgium being Amy, a double-time pick. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I really wanted to see that.
I was so hyped to see that.
That's so unfortunate. I'm gonna check that out afterwards, probably.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to give that one a check out.
There's still lots to be said about this matchup, though. I think Colombia versus Belgium is a very interesting matchup, with Belgium having a fairly strong team, really, for an unseed. Surprisingly strong.
Absolutely, yeah. We just saw Colombia make a pretty incredible upset win earlier, so I'm excited to see what they can do against Belgium here. If they get this win secured, then they're looking pretty good for moving on, which would be pretty exciting for them.
That is correct. But if Belgium wins this, it might still become quite interesting how this group will play out, obviously.
Indeed.
What are your expectations?
Another tiebreaker? It's a good question. I'm not exactly sure. I would like to see the tiebreaker again. I think that'd be pretty hype. Can hit up Dolan and tell him to hop back in for the tiebreaker.
And Neelix too.
Yeah.
Just get the entire casted team in.
Yeah, every tiebreaker we have to add one more person, so we're up to 5 casters for next tiebreaker.
You can make that work with a system. Like if one person talks, then the next person gets to talk, and then the person afterward gets to talk. Can have this order. You just follow that every single time.
Or just
what, that could
yell
work.
over each other the entire time. That works too.
Oh, that probably works even better.
That's how you get the hype going.
We'll become the audience instead of the casters. That's fine. Rightio, we're gonna get started with the first map of this match. Amy, double time pick, lots of micro movement. I do wonder how these players will perform. All fairly unknown in the tournament scene, so we are here to judge them for the first time.
Looking pretty good so far. Not too much to be said about the early part of the map. Pretty nice ease into it, but it will start getting a little tricky here pretty quick.
Kofu missing out on one of those micro movements. Same goes for Dele, so the score is going to level out at about the same rate, I think. I do believe that Colombia has a very slight lead. Now, especially since Quinton missed over there for Belgium. Dele is going to miss too, however, so a very slight advantage here for Colombia right now. And Belgium is running it back already.
Yeah, Belgium already got the 2 people above 200, although so does Colombia. Right now it's going to be Dele's the last one that's going to hit 200, so they're going to get a little bit of a lead back for Belgium, but I think it'll equal out in the end. It'll be pretty close by the time everyone hits 200.
It will probably be about the exact same. Yeah, it's going to be in favor of Belgium for about 10,000 points, so that's very minor. Something you could probably even manage in a spinner battle if you have really strong spinner players. But one miss from Belgium means Colombia will take the lead back for the time being.
Yeah, I'm seeing the score flicker a little bit. That might just be off droplets alone.
Yeah, it's just the fact that people are a little bit out of sync. Ghost is gonna miss though. And Titan, so that means everybody in the end of Colombia has already missed by now.
Oh,
These are
got a miss as well there, right towards the end. So that helps out a bit. They still have Belgium still has 2 people holding that combo, so they're gonna be getting quite a bit of a lead here.
Yeah, and Quinton is above the combo of Titan and Gosu. Titan now missing once more, and it's looking like Belgium might be able to pull up a pretty big lead here. Kofu missing will prevent that probably, but the lead will remain in the hands of Belgium.
There's only about 10% of the map left, so I don't think Colombia has enough time to make it back here.
Yeah, Titan missing again is probably going to spell doom for Colombia here. It's looking like Belgium is going to take this one cleanly. It's their pick, and they've picked one map really well. First point of the match goes to Belgium.
Yeah, let's see what Colombia does to snap back at that. Thinking they might go for some hidden. They had some hidden picks earlier today, and it definitely paid off for them. Got them some early wins that they then translated into the match win. And it looks like indeed they're going to go for Chopin hidden.
Did you just say Chopin?
Chopin.
Chopin. Chopin.
Chopin.
Oh, if I ruin that, I will get laughed at really bad. But it's Chopin. I'm pretty sure.
Chopin? Okay.
Chopin.
I'll blame me being American. I'm expected to mispronounce everything, right?
Yeah, sure.
I'll get there one day.
Like, I hate correcting people on pronunciation, but Chopin just had me like, ooh, wait, that's not correct. No, not at all even.
Yeah, no, I try to make an effort to say it right, but I would rather be corrected than to say it 20 times wrong.
Chopin.
Chopin.
Chopin. No, Chopin, rather. Yeah.
We'll work on it.
Frederic. Let's just call him Frederic. By his first name. This is not even his song. It's Mega Neko's remix of one of Chopin's works.
Song is a bit of a banger, though. I do like this map. It's pretty recently ranked. It's an especially fun difficulty out there by JBH. Would recommend checking out if you guys haven't yet in chat.
You guys should just check out the map pool in general, right? It's wonderful. It's a very nice map pool this year.
Actually, yeah, no, I was very excited when I saw the map pool. A lot of songs in there that I recognize and are fun to play. I think there's something out there for everyone in the map pool.
This is, however, the safest hidden pick in this map pool, I do believe. Probably simply boils down to the fact that it's AR9, which is pretty readable for most players. And I do wonder how this will play out, because I don't think Belgium has too bad of hidden players either. However, I do not know people such as Ziand and Count Spatula, so we're going to go into this blindly. But as far as I know, Belgium never really had the worst hidden players. People like Scare used to be players in Belgium, and those people were really good at hidden. So let's see it happen.
But yeah, I believe you were right about this is probably the safest hidden pick to go with because of that AR9 specific. I believe the other two are low AR and or converts. So
they're 8.78 indeed. So they are a bit lower. There's already miss from Kofu and Zioni. Delay is going to miss again, and so does Kofu. So we have a bit of a sporadic leaderboard here. Gonna wiggle around just a little bit.
Delay there kind of seems a little odd. I believe they had a pretty strong performance previously on this map. Possibly a little bit of tournament nerves here.
Could be. Count Special is, however, gonna grant Colombia a bit of breathing room. Seemingly Belgium will keep on holding to their lead, but Colombia is not gonna be away too far. Gonna be on their heels. However, Gosu also missed, so that lead will now increase, definitely. Xian still at a double S, gonna curse him there, seemingly. And now there's almost no combos across the board.
Definitely a difficult part of the map there. A lot of misses coming out. I think there might be a slight combo advantage to Columbia right now. I'll have to just wait for him to show back up.
Yeah, just a little combo advantage here from Zioni and LA, both around 200, whereas we have Count Spatula, the only one over there in Belgium with 200. Zioni, is going to miss 2. So does Count Spatula. Oh, plenty of misses across the board. We have no combos left, really. Only Ghost is going to move into the 200 territory soon, I do believe. But Belgium's lead is shrinking right now. Delhi's miss is, however, going to provide a little bit of extra fuel to Belgium. Only 1/4 of the map left, but
He's holding on pretty well.
Yeah, Xian has been doing very well thus far.
I just know I'm butchering that name too.
And I actually don't think you do. Like, I am pretty sure I also butchered that name. If I were to pronounce it in Belgian way, like the Dutch Belgian way, is Zien.
Zien? Yeah, that's how I was reading it. Gosu up to almost 500 now. He's doing pretty good.
This is a pretty tricky part still, though. Count Special and Kofu both missing there, and we have some more combos in the end of Colombia, and it's going to swap over right at the end. It's Ghost at 500, but Dele is going to miss 2. This is going to flicker again. More misses there for Colombia.
Gonna come down.
Belgium is not looking too shabby right now. But Kofu with lots of his
and Count Spatula. It might come down to this difference,
though. Oh, that came down to the wire.
No, it's going to go Belgium. It's going to be our first break point. Belgium taking the point and get their pick now.
They had my heart racing over there. I mean, you're not supposed to do that to us commentators. We were planning on living like 80 years as well, right? But you're flickering the score too much at the end there. Colombia had it for a bit, then Belgium and Colombia, and finally Belgium got it back.
Dropping our lifespan down to 70, but it makes the match interesting, to say the least.
That is true. Who did Colombia beat early on today, actually?
Oh, now you're making me blank out.
Oh, yeah, we have
Austria.
They beat Austria, the top seed.
The top seed.
And Belgium is now leading by 2 over Colombia. All right. Oh, the CWC overlay looks sick. I know it does. It's amazing. Go give a shout out to Flight. He definitely deserves it. We are going to see some more double time here from Belgium.
Hey, we're going to get some Miku. Can't go wrong with some Miku.
Don't let, but how many of the matches have you actually checked out today? Because I have been busy with my own matches primarily, some commentary early on in the day, and I went for a walk, so I didn't quite notice how many teams picked Psychogram, but I'm pretty sure it's a fairly famous pick.
I haven't seen Psychogram too much. I think I've seen it 1 or 2 other times. This is my second match I'm casting. I did catch a couple of the other matches, but was also getting some food going in between that. I don't know how popular a pick it has been. I know double time in general has been, though. So there's definitely a good chance that this has been picked a reasonable amount. Can't go wrong with the Bunray map.
Can't go wrong with a Bunray map. That is exactly what the Philippines fought. Then they lost in a Bunray map.
You hate to see it.
Yeah,
Creeper in chat, I see you. I appreciate the puns.
Did catch a couple of other matches. Thank you very much, Creeper. This is enough qualification for you to become a commentator as well. Hit me up sometime. It's cool. Are you one of those people that does a lot of fruit puns? No?
I just do puns in general a lot of the time. I made a pun about Please Help Me's name earlier from Colombia.
I get you. If you're consistent, then I will allow it. We have a bit of client struggle here with Umi Sonoda not loading yet. We can already view some of the other players playing though.
Might be seeing the panic button here, and we are.
There we
and
go.
that is going to fix Umi, so we're going to get everybody going now. Yes, Umi joining the battle.
Rightio, so now we can finally see what's up, and it seems like Colombia's going to have an early lead here, with Kofu missing again. Quentin only at 100 combo as well. Yeah,
it looks like we have not quite a 3-way FC by Colombia, but 2 FCs and 1 early miss from Gosu. Meanwhile, Belgium only has Seraph with the FC.
Seraph, one of the older players on Belgium. And wow, that feels really weird for me to say. Seraph was a new dude when I started. Well, when I was playing OC. Lots of misses though on this one for Belgium. It's not looking too solid, even though it's their pick. With Gosu, the only one missing for Colombia right now. Titan and Umi Sonoda are still both holding on to a full combo, I do believe. Never mind me, only Umi Sonoda right now.
Yeah, we saw Belgium get the break point. It looks like Colombia wants a break point right back. They are holding the lead still. Umi with that combo is going to help them secure it. He just has to hold on.
I mean, if Colombia was able to beat Austria, then they should have some fuel in the tank, and that should be enough to get a few points of Belgium at least.
Umi with a drop there. Not what they wanted to see, but Titan and Gosu are both above 200, so they'll help keep that up for him while
Umi and Titan are both going to miss, whereas Seraph is the only one to miss on Belgium, so they can creep back a little bit. But the score difference is very big by now, and they're going to need a lot more from Colombia, whereas the map is like getting pretty close to its ending already.
Yeah, we're down to about
Colombia's pretty safe already. Don't want to call that out too quick, but Umi Sonoda is going to miss together with Quinton. So does Gosu.
That could change things.
Yeah, but Kofu also missed, so Seraph is the only one left with combo in Belgium, and as you can see, the score is only creeping at a very sluggish rate with Belgium. Not anymore, as Kofu misses again, and it's looking like Colombia is going to secure themselves their first point in this match.
There we go, break point for break point. Colombia clawing it back, and they will have their pick now, so...
A bake point of all things.
Bake point, yeah.
We're talking fruits, not bread.
I'm getting hungry
Brownies. Now. You have some pizza, don't you?
I do have some pizza. I might check out some pizza again after this match.
Let's see what kind of food Puffbuck has, because Puffbuck is also one of these people to always have CWC food. Let us know. And chat, you can also discuss your favorite CWC food. We'll have a look. Maybe we'll judge whoever has the best food. We could do that.
Let us know what you have. Give some suggestions.
We can see some Colombian supporters as well. Where's Belgium? Come on. Give my southern neighbors some love as well.
Not super surprised to see them back out again. There was a lot of hype generated when Colombia beat that top seed. They're here to cheer them on to the victory again.
Yeah, I get you. So they're going to go for another hidden pick. They're going to stick to their guns. Interesting. Despite them losing the previous one. Is this score V2? Yeah, it is score V2. Curran?
Yeah, I'm not surprised at the hidden picks. I am surprised that they lost that first one. They had a really strong performance on hidden in their last match, and in general, hidden is kind of their forte.
Yeah, that's what I would expect as well. So maybe they just kind of accidentally flopped on that previous one. Hopefully that is not something they will repeat on this one.
A little bit of a whoopsie, but no big deal. They certainly have plenty of time to make it back here.
Whoopsie whoopsie, no biggie. Alrighty, I see some food being dropped at tomatoes. The Elix is eating tomatoes. Just raw tomatoes? That's interesting.
Says tomato is his favorite catch fruit. Whipping out the tomato being a fruit fact.
It is, yeah. There you go. I wanted to say that. Darn it! You were first.
Stole the thunder.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I want to be that guy. Radio. Fourth map of the match.
See thunderclap in the map pool. That would be a spicy tiebreaker.
Thunderclap. It's only like like a minute and a few seconds, right?
Yeah, it's not long enough for a tiebreaker, but it would be exciting.
Not at all. You think so? And we have another tie. Alrighty, Dele, Count Spatula, and Zione. Zione's really struggling. He already missed like early on in the map too. Struggling once more. Kofu missing a few times. Wow, there's plenty of misses for here. Belgium is not able to hold on to their combos either, but it's not looking too solid for Colombia either, even though they're leading a little bit.
There's just misses all over the place. No one has a combo right now. Everyone in the 2-digit combo.
Yeah. Low accuracies for some of these players as well. Dele is really struggling now. Kofu, however, below 90%. Ooh, this is going to come down to the wire once again, probably, if this continues. Xian and Ghost are the only ones with a combo above 100. Xian is going to drop that again. Quite surprising, actually. I wouldn't suspect this to be too hard for these two teams, but
Yeah, I'm wondering what's going on here. Gosu is going to hit 200, so he's going to pull that lead away for Colombia.
Yeah, he's really doing all of the work at the moment, as the Belgian players are not really looking too fit on this one.
Yeah, all 5 of the other players, a lot of misses around the board. Zine back up to 155, but it's not going to be enough. The map, is already over.
Yeah.
So that is gonna be another point for Colombia.
There's a lot to unpack here. 5 misses for Ghost Zian, 27 for both Delay and Count Special, and then we have Kofu with 41 compared to Zioni's 15. And yeah, that was a good call from Colombia to not feel too bad about that previous loss on their hidden pick and go in boldly with another one. It worked out in the end.
Yeah, it's going to tie us up for 2-2. It is going to be Belgium's pick now, though, so we'll have to see what Belgium does to try and take it back. They also lost on their only pick so far, so...
Yeah, it's quite interesting to see, though. I would have expected Colombia to perform just a tad bit better in that one, but they won it after all, so, I mean, that shouldn't matter, but it's just an observation. English, that's hard.
That's alright, I can't English very well either. It's my native language.
Despite being the native language. I mean, I can say the same about Dutch, right? It's fine. Language is just hard.
Ooh, we're gonna get Hard Rock 2. This map is a fun one. Recently ranked as well. Must say, gotta plug the storyboard as a storyboard player myself. This storyboard is rather insane.
Is it ranked?
It is. Oh no, it's loved actually, you're right.
I loved it. Yeah, that was me. I did that. So I was surprised hearing that it was ranked out of this. I mean, that can happen.
Has a score.
Yeah, a map can go from love to ranked. That's fine. We allow for that to happen. I mean, obviously we would. But yeah, it would be cool to see Gigas back to rank this someday.
Yeah, it would be very cool. I like the map in general, even ignoring the storyboard, which I have bias for.
I have not seen that storyboard. One of our players playing with the storyboard on. Not in the match, but like a few times in multi-back. So
I would play with storyboard, but yeah, this one in particular is rather flashy. This would be one of the few that I wouldn't leave on for a tournament match. So I do not suspect anyone here is using it.
It's very clutterful.
Yes. It's worth a checkout though, at least once.
Buck. Like, you guessed it right. We were talking CWC food while you were gone. No joke. What kind of food are you rocking right now, my good old friend? I've only had tomatoes so far. Is nobody else eating anything? I mean, I just had dinner, had some potatoes, vegetable burger, some beets. That was good as well.
So earlier, some barbecue chicken pizza, can't go wrong.
Definitely. Yeah, lovely. I love barbecue pizza. We as fruit-catching players obviously all allow pineapple on pizza as well.
Tough book, calling out the betrayal. We would talk about catch food without him.
I actually cannot believe that you guessed that correctly, that Puff Buck. That is extraordinary.
Alright, looks like we're going to be getting into the map here in just 5 seconds.
I do wonder how these teams will perform. This is their first Hard Rock in this match, I do believe. We've only seen Double Time and Hidden thus far. And those pools are probably exhausted by now, so they are going to have to get creative from here on.
Yeah, Hard Rock is something that the Colombian team is also known for, so I expect they have a pretty good shot at this as well. I'm not as familiar with the Belgian team.
I wouldn't say they're bad at Hard Rock, not at this stage yet, but it can be tricky. This map is a little bit uncomfortable in spacing sometimes. That's what I have with all the Hard Rock maps. You saw that probably in my match if you watched Netherlands versus EK. I absolutely messed up some of those maps due to good reasons and nerves and me just being a dum-dum. And as you can see, there's a few misses here already from Belgian Hero. And help me please, Gosu with a very early miss as well, giving Belgium a very slight lead right now.
Yeah, it is, oh, I was just about to say the 200s are tied, but then we get 2 drops from Belgium and 1 from Colombia, so now it's just Zioni with the 200 combo. Although Belgian Hero coming up very quickly on that. He's going to hit 200 as well. Help me please on his tail, also at the 200, so now it's 2-1 for that max score right now.
Yeah, and everybody's going to cap at the same moment. The remaining players, that is. Zioni with a miss, though, so Belgium might be able to crawl back. And it's looking like it, indeed, as everybody in Belgium has now reached 200 combo. Whereas Zioni is still at 100. It's pretty close, though. Any miss on the end of Belgium will give it back to Colombia still, I do believe.
Yeah, Colombia's still building a slight lead as Zioni tries to get back to 200, but that's going to equalize very quick here as Zioni is already at 190. So Gosu missing is going to stop that, so the lead will continue towards Belgium as all three have that above that 200 combo.
Yeah, and there's only a quarter of the map left, though. Belgium is going to miss again, and Help Me Please does the same, so Belgium still got hold on to the lead pretty nicely here.
I think this one's pretty safely theirs if they just hold on, but if there's some misses, that could definitely change it.
I mean, it's pretty late into the map already. There's only like 1/8 of the map left, a spinner.
Yeah.
And it's looking like Belgium's just going to take it easy from here on. Yeah, there you go.
Belgium, 3-2. That was their pick, though, so Colombia will have their pick to try and get their third point as well.
Solid
Definitely
performance from Belgium, actually. Only singular misses, and there's 2 misses there for Belgian hero. Zioni with a single miss as well. Not entirely sure. Gosu with 5. Probably that is the thing that made the biggest difference here. And Colombia is going to be scrambling for something to play now.
Yeah, the tiebreaker dream is still alive. If Colombia makes the point here, then we'll be 3-3.
That is correct. These casters are extraordinarily good at cursing, aren't they? And that is coming from Count Spatula, one of the players of Belgium. We are very sorry. I don't like the term cursing all too much. I'm just observing. That's all I do. Right? You just play. We do the other things.
Yeah, rumor has it I was specifically drafted as a professional cursor, so...
I mean, we have plenty of those people already. Which will literally pull up with that in their resume. Okay, then Colombia going from Hard Rock again.
Frog,
right. That is interesting.
OS Frog in chat.
Jan Laat, Dutch caster, yeah. Which means, ik kan Nederlands praten. There you go. So for all Vlamingen in Belgium, hit me up.
So this map definitely been talked about a lot, definitely been played a lot. It's notoriously difficult, has HP 10. So if you slip up, you could easily fail on this. But surprisingly, it's been a very popular pick still. I think I've seen it in almost every match that I've watched or casted so far.
Yeah, it's fairly doable. Like, really, it is. Tournament nerves are the only thing that can really hinder your performance on a map like this. And that is exactly what happens to me. That aside, like, the only thing that you really need to account for is the note on the very left after the second spinner. And then it goes to the right after. And all else that needs to be said is just the fact that the spacings are a little wide.
Yeah.
And that can trip you up a little bit. But for most people, it's pretty doable.
Might help out there. A lot of the Hard Rock maps you see AR8, which will bump it all the way up to 10, I believe, with Hard Rock, or at least upper 9. This one being only AR7, it's... Yeah, I forget exactly what that comes to, but it's not AR10.
Yeah, HP 10 has also been something to watch out for in this map. I've seen in some of the matches, including even top seed teams like Germany. So 3 misses in a row, or 3 misses in general even, means you will fail on this map. So might get a little tight. And honestly, looking at how these two teams have performed on the previous Hard Rock, that might be a factor to account for.
Indeed, indeed. All right, so looks like we're going to be hopping in here. We got Gosu, Delay, and Help Me Please back for Colombia. It looks like Belgium's going to stay with Quentin and Seraph. Now we have Kofu.
Yeah, Quentin and Seraph have done well in the previous map. Kofu after Wednesday. We have Gosu playing with Hidden as well. That is interesting. He's going to be the first one to miss. Actually, no, Quinton already missed very early on there. Did not quite catch that. Oh, that was a pun. Damn it. And that means Belgium will have a very slight lead for now.
Yeah, definitely interesting to note the hidden from Gosu. I've seen him pick it a couple times. I believe he is one of those hidden players where it doesn't matter what mod he's on, he plays better with hidden.
Exactly, better for reading. Kofu's going to miss for Belgium, giving back the lead to Colombia. And here's where people need to watch out. Gosu's going to miss that float, though. And that means we'll go give the lead back to Belgium. All right, for the time being. So plenty of map left, though.
Yeah, Kofu having a slight lead over Gosu is what's going to give him that slight advantage. Score is going to remain very close until there's another miss, though.
Daly is going to give them another miss. So, the entire team of Colombia is going to drop, giving Belgium a humongous lead. And look at the bar loading up for them. Leading by almost 200,000 points now. Oh, this is looking very fortunate for Belgium. And it's HP 10, so some of the players of Colombia might be dead. Like, you can't even tell, probably. It's AR 10, yeah, for people wondering.
Oh, is it AR 10?
Yeah, it is.
Alright, I need to learn my hard rock better.
Or at least, no, actually, is it?
I thought 7.
9.8.
Yeah, it should be like 9.8 or something.
Feels like 10, trust me. It does feel like 10.
Yeah.
That's enough. It's all about feeling. Seraph is going to miss. So does Help Me Please, but look at the score gap. Wow. Any miss is going to suffice here for Colombia, especially since Help Me Please and Dele are both going to miss. Quinton is going to do the same.
I think at this point, Colombia is going to need the fail from Belgium if they want to take a point.
Which could very well happen, but we're just too far into the map for that to manifest. So yeah, Colombia is going to lose their pick here. Very unfortunately, that giving Belgium the match points. All right, this group is starting to look extremely interesting right now, actually.
Yeah, Belgium match point on a break point means they get their pick here and they can easily secure the win if they make the right pick. This next pick's going to mean a lot.
Yeah, the thing is, Colombia won against Austria, and I'm not entirely sure if Belgium already played those guys, but this is looking like a really weird group where we have absolutely no clue which team will actually make it to the next round. Especially if Belgium beats Colombia here. We're going to go Buchigire Berserker.
Nomad 1.
First time we see Nomad this matchup. This match has been mod the entire way through.
So yeah, this next one's gonna be really interesting. Obviously, if Belgium win, they take the match. But if they lose, not only does Colombia get the point, but then it's also their pick, so they in turn will have a good shot at picking what they want to make it for the tiebreaker.
Honestly, this is a map that Colombia might have even picked themselves if they were to make a pick right now. No mods are always handy to have in this situation, especially when you're down like this.
If I remember right, Doland actually, during the last match we were casting with Colombia, was talking about how they were in a position where they needed to pick Nomad or Hard Rock, and he was actually thinking Nomad 1 might have been a good pick for them. They did end up going Hard Rock, and it worked out for them, but yeah, they might actually have a pretty good shot for this one.
Yeah, Hard Rock did not work out in this matchup at all. So, here we are, no more. It's Belgium's pick, though. You got to remember the fact that it's Belgium's pick, so probably they're going to be more comfortable on it, especially considering this is the first Nomad they're picking. So that means they should be very comfortable in this one, because Nomad tends to be the mod pool where most people are comfortable with, obviously. And being the first of 6 maps to pick says a lot about the map, and as well as about the players playing the map. And I'm not sure if Colombia would have picked this exact map as their first map of the 6, right? So it might not be their first preference. But they're playing pretty well thus far.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. Looks like Umi Sanada's back for Colombia.
Yeah, we have a early miss with Kofu, by the way. That one slipped under the radar as well. Umi Sanada is going to miss though, so Belgium is going to run it back now.
Belgium taking the lead once more. It's I mean, interesting to see how Gosu does now that he's forced on a no mod. He normally takes hidden no matter the mod. Obviously, he cannot hear for no mod. He seems to be doing just fine, though, with SS so far.
Yeah, hidden tends to only be of merit when you're playing stuff on very high AR, and this is 9.1, so this should be fine for Gosu. Shouldn't be too cluttery for him to play. We have some very excited spinning going on here, and so far Belgium is still gonna hold on to the lead. No misses have been seen since 300 notes ago. This is building up to be a very exciting, perhaps, climax to this match. It really depends on how Belgium will perform for the remainder of the map.
Yeah, Belgium just needs to hold on. They secure the win for the whole match. The next miss is going to be huge here. Everyone's been above that 200 for quite a while, so the score has been rather static.
Yeah, it's easier said than done to FC the rest of the map. There's 1/3 left. But we need chat to blow up as well and hype up these two teams. Give your support to Colombia or Belgium, whoever you need in the next round. They're gonna need it right now. This is the end of the map, and it's looking like Belgium is looking really strong. No misses on their end thus far, and Colombia is also performing out of their minds.
See some Colombia hype in chat. I saw it earlier. They need it now the most.
We're getting into the very late phases now, and there's gonna have to be a miss for Belgium right now, or nothing will happen, and it's not looking like it at all.
I've seen crazier things on this stage, but we are running out of time very quickly.
And there's a spinner at the end, and it's Belgium taking the win over Colombia in this very clutch match with many breakpoints and very interesting map picks with 4 misses for Kofu there and a single one for Umi Sonoda. Interestingly, though, Belgium took the point because Kofu missed that early on. But wow, that was clutch.
Extremely close. I thought we might have the tiebreaker again there.
This is the first time Belgium wins a match in any World Cup on the OC game, is what Quinton says. So congratulations to Belgium. That's amazing to you guys. My southern neighbors outperforming us in this tournament. Wonderful to see. I'm very happy for them. But wow, that is interesting. This group with Colombia beating Austria and Belgium winning over Colombia. I really can't wait to see which teams will make it to the round of 16 in this one.
So Belgium 2 strong confirmed. The underdog.
Maybe they are, yeah. We have Poland left in the group. I think this is group. No, I'm not going to call out the group. I don't remember. So the group consists of Belgium, Colombia, Poland, and Austria. And I have not seen Poland today.
I have not yet. I did see, I believe Poland won at least one of the matches I saw results for. I didn't see the match itself, though. I'm excited to see what Poland can do. They have some new faces on there, like Fob. I've casted Fob in a number of tournaments recently, and he's been showing up pretty well so far for the Polish team.
Yeah, Poland it's always been a good contestant in this tournament, so I do expect nothing less than this year. And I'm very excited to see what they have to offer, but that's gonna have to wait as we have more matches to showcase on stream, but not quite yet. So we're gonna have a 2 minutes, no, not 2 minutes, 2 hours and 5-minute break right here before we move into our next match, which will be Canada versus Brazil, which I promise you will be very exciting as well. So do look out for that. And if you have not yet clicked on that follow button on the channel, something you really want to do because you'll get email notifications whenever we go live, meaning you can watch all the matches on demand, go click it. Go ahead. You can do it. You can also subscribe to the channel to support the channel and all that good jazz. Support your teams. Send them a nice PM. Do whatever you want, but don't leave just yet. Return to us in 2 hours, and there's more action to be seen.
Yep, if you want some more bad puns from me, definitely make sure you're back here for that next match, because it's going to be me and JBH, or JB Hyperion, going to be casting that next match for Canada versus Brazil.
I'm going to get an eargasm from you guys. That's wonderful.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
I'm excited to be on the desk with JBH.
It's always nice to cast with JBH. Such a nice guy, such a likable guy. I Alrighty, 2 hours, guys. You can do whatever you want in the meantime. There's great weather in the European countries, so you might want to go have a good look at the night sky. Go outside for a little bit, get some food. CW seafood, obviously. Get some rest. Do something, but come back in 2 hours.
Seafood. I want you, while we take this break, to get some food and then let us know in chat what you got during the break. I need some suggestions.
Or share it on Twitter with hashtag CWCfood. Okay, there's no hashtag. Don't worry about it.
We can make it a thing. It'll be a thing now.
Maybe we'll get it sometime. Okay, guys, take care, and we'll see you in 2 hours and 4 minutes. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.